Caution, this is not a test. This is a message from the Tarkov emergency alert system. Serious threats have been identified in the area. Everyone is advised to seek shelter and stay away from windows. Lock your doors and protect yourself. Private, military contractors have been deployed and it is unsafe to travel to or near the Ultra Mall, Tarkov Sanatorium, Priozesk Natural Woods Reserve, Tarkov Industrial Port of Customs or the Federal State Reserve Agency base. Stand by for further information. Good luck and Godspeed. This is not a test.
Welcome, guys. Hello. Everybody's going, what the heck is going on? This is the season 4 Evasion Solo Championship for the EU. My name is Sigma. I am joined today by 2 Tarkov streamers that you guys should know, Tweak and Pep. Guys, you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
I'll go first. I'm Pep. I've been streaming this game from like the beginning of time. I'm still bad at it. Here I am to watch this stuff and commentate, so let's see what happens. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
Tweak.
Thank you,
also
Tweak.
been playing for years, since like 2017. And we're gonna watch people that are way better than me at the game play tonight, and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you guys here. This has actually been weeks in the making now. We had hundreds of applications come through for the EU solos, and we actually whittled it down to 24, which was really, really hard to do. There's so many amazing players that we've had throughout the EU that applied. And those 24 are now down to 4. As you can see on your screen, we have That Ace, Rakunzel, British Ubba, and Thor the Titan. So this has been intense. As you guys can see, these brackets are huge. So if you guys have never seen what we do at Evasion, we actually run solos, duos, and new this season is going to be trios. That's going to be coming in June, so make sure that you guys keep your eyes out for that. But in our solos, what we have is we have 4 players. They're going to go over 5 maps. That's going to be Labs, Shoreline, Woods, Interchange, and Reserve. On 3 of these maps, they're going to be loading in together and then be given 60 seconds to separate. That's how we get them into the same raid. Excuse me. And that makes for some really intense moments to have these good of players all on the same map. And you guys are going to really enjoy seeing some of the interactions that you normally don't get to see. So before each raid, don't worry, we're going to go over the map rules for each map so you guys will know exactly what these contestants are going after, and also the point system. So that'll all be explained. Each battle mod will be with a contestant, and a battle mod from Evasion is somebody that's just going to be in the same voice channel with each contestant. They're going to be tracking their scores, keeping track of their time, and just kind of be like a coach if they need it. Some contestants like to really lean on their battle mod, and others really don't, but that's up to them. It just makes this whole process a lot easier. One thing I do want to let you guys know, if you're interested in any of this, the NA duo battles just got announced and the applications are open. If you guys want to head over to our website, that's evasion.gg. We have the applications on the website there, and you just have to scroll down a little bit, and you can also see the rules for the NA duo battles. I love the duo battles. Tweak, you and I have watched the duo battles before, and it was
a good
really
time.
fun. Yeah, I loved it. So just head over to the website, like I said, and you can see the NA Duo application is there. Make sure you grab your Duo partner ahead of time, please, before you apply. It makes things a lot easier. We did have in the past where people were applying left and right and just picking random people to be their duo, and that doesn't work out. You two got to fill this out together, and that'll be happening here soon. As you can see, NA will be April 16th through May 2nd, and then we also have the EU and the OCE. We also have our Discord. That's discord.gg/evasion. And of course, our merch. We're really excited about our merch because it's been amazing quality, and we're all happy to be wearing it. I know I just got my hoodie in the mail the other day, and I'm thrilled with it. So if you guys want to check that out, evasion.gg/merch. One thing I want to say, you guys, is a huge thank you to Battle State Games for having us here today. They've been a big support of Evasion, and we're really lucky to have them. They're also sponsoring the prize money today. So first place is going to get $1,000. That's huge. And second place is going to get $500. So be looking out for who's going to take that home. Speaking of our contestants, we do have a video that we want to show you guys. So let's see that video. Let's see our guys in action here. All right, awesome. I love that video. These people have put in so much time and effort to get where they are today. So I'm excited to have them. And they're all beasts at Tarkov. So this should be, I don't know, just absolute fire today, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, that got me hyped up, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen somebody so calmly just take out, what was it, a 4 or 5 man on woods, just not even breaking a sweat. Like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. So our first map, as you guys can see up here in the top left, is the labs. I'm going to hand it over to Tweak to go over this. This is really interesting.
So this isn't your conventional labs raid. You're not just going to be loading in and, you know, sprinting straight to the spawns looking for PMCs. You're actually going to be going into an offline raid on labs. The AI difficulty is going to be set to hard and the AI amount is going to be set to high. Now, what they have to do is basically score the highest amount of XP possible and then extract before 15 minutes is up. So this also serves as a really good warm-up for the contestants, you know, get their confidence going, kill a couple of raiders, and yeah, it's just a good way to get the tournament started, I suppose. The amount of XP is the score divided by 10,000 and then it's rounded to a whole number with the library bonus removed. Also, you are not allowed to wear tier 6 armor, but other than that, the loadout is absolutely your choice. So it should be interesting to watch everybody absolutely smash some raiders. I know a lot of people have trouble with that, but we'll see how she goes, I suppose. Hopefully nobody gets unfortunately juaned as soon as they load in, but you know,
the ever temperamental
sometimes that
raider.
just be the nature of the beast might come through. So that is our first map of the day.
Yeah, we definitely are going to be looking for a lot of headshots because, as we know, that gives you much more XP. We've had some contestants in the past that have used the strat of not healing a bleed, so they can also get the XP from the health.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to move over to the quad scene, and I'll hand it over to Tweak and Pep.
All right. So here's the warm-up raid of the day. I suppose. Pep, any thoughts? What are your hopes, your expectations, your dreams for our contestants here?
My hopes, expectations. I just want to see some really sweaty plays, Twizzler, and it's looking like that's already happening right off the bat. That ace has just moved in and just cleaned out a bunch of raiders right off the bat here. You love to see it.
Yeah, looks like he hit about 4 headies. One of them might have been a little chesty, but absolutely cleaning house with that HK. I'm assuming filled with M995.
15 minutes.
One thing I want to point out is your boy Mr. British Ubba appears to be running a GL. Not really sure what the strat is with the GL, because I don't know if you can get the headshot bonus, but hey, if you want to clear out a bunch of raiders, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
also Thor as well with the GL.
Very interesting, and clearly not using the high explosive rounds here, just going for the one taps, which is not what I would have expected. I don't know about you, but yeah, definitely not the most conventional play there.
There's obviously rhyme and reason to this, I would assume, but yeah,
clearly we've yet to figure that one out. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, they're making it work right now. They are making it work. So you know, power to them.
They're clearing house. Oh, okay. So interesting. That's a good shout then. I suppose if you have it, why not use it? I would end up killing myself.
Yeah, 80%. I don't know if that can be confirmed, but 80% extra on headshots with the GL. So in that case, it's a very legitimate strat. At the end of the day, this is all about gaining XP here. So, you know.
Yeah, I've noticed it. There's like, I don't think I've ever actually done an offline labs raid before. There's an insane amount of raiders. This is a really cool way to warm up. I might actually start doing this before doing my my own raids of the day. First raids of the day.
Yeah. So on that note, Twizzler, what do you reckon? Like, what would be your strat going into something like this right here? Like, what would be your loadout?
Considering it's just raiders, I would probably get something with M61s, and I'd just go tapping heads probably. Because what I found with, at least with the HK, you tend to overspray a little bit. You find yourself running low on ammo, and then you get a little bit carried away with the spraying. You know what I mean?
Right, and to add to that, I do notice there's no MP7s that I can see right now, which is, you know, something I would have thought maybe was in the mix, but I think for that reason there's, yeah, no sign.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting maybe a Vector. You know, maybe cheeky little 45 Vector, but, you know.
No sign. No sign. Oh, that ace just cleaning house right now. Just going through room to room. Headshot after headshot. Raccoons will
I
do
wonder
much
how
the
much
same here.
I wonder how much the percentage of raiders is increased when you do an offline with the bot set to high. Because it doesn't seem like you have to hit any of the buttons or the alarms. They're just there.
Yeah, there's just
Or did they hit
constant
them?
flow of them. Mm.
Just
I noticed,
absolutely running around
Raccoonzel
labs,
as well.
not a care.
Yeah, I noticed Raccoonzel has also brought the mag case packed up, ready to go. There's no sign of shortage here. Just gonna
Yeah,
keep.
I mean, I suppose you wouldn't bring that into an online raid now.
Oh my god, that ace just getting rushed at the exit here, but just cleaning them out. He might be in a spot of danger here, though. He's taking cover.
If you can clear
just
him
the
out.
effortless one tap.
2 HP, boys. Not even close.
He'll be happy days here. Yeah, he brought the spare kill armor. He was prepped for this. Good shout.
Yeah.
As more and more raiders continue to converge on top of him,
What the hell's going on, bro?
maybe he should have brought a GL. Now, the one thing you got to keep in mind, you need to survive. If somebody doesn't even get, that good of a score, if they survive the raid, don't you get a 1.5 times multiplier, I think?
I really appreciate it, though.
I believe
I
that is the
believe-
case, alright.
That is the case. So all is here, still to be won. Because if somebody dies, there's a good chance that, they're going to get far less points than the people who did not. And it's very easy to just get one-tapped by any of these raiders as well. We've all experienced it. We've all been one-tapped by scavs through Altons. It's...
That metal stairs down there.
This is true. This is true. We've
It's
all
a bit
felt
of,
that
bit
pain.
of a gamble.
Bit of a gamble. It is interesting as well to see how much people are taking advantage of the fact this is like an offline raid and just the humongous amounts of gear that they're bringing in with them right off the bat to just be able to sustain the damage, the armor, just to keep everything going full throttle the entire time.
Just holding W, firing grenade launchers everywhere. This is
Yeah, these are some heavy kits right
I
here.
think.
Not sure you'd see this too often in a traditional raid on labs, but it's working out.
I mean,
I know idea
yeah,
what
you
this
could do a
is.
couple of them, but I don't know what to do to your bankroll. It might take a few days for your Bitcoin farm to recover those losses for you, but
This is true. This is true.
Okay, some to the left.
I love that as well. Ubba has the spare Alton visors as well as the grenade case.
Right,
he's actually
right.
picking loot up off the raiders as well in order to get the extra XP for that.
Interesting.
Every little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
counts. As Sigma was telling us the other day, some of these tournaments have been decided by like 1 point. So
Well,
I know
Right, it has
the people
really
watching
come
might
down
think
to
it's
the
a
wire.
little
few
bit.
kills today, chat.
Yeah,
That's good.
I know some people might think it's a little bit trivial that they're hitting all of this, or why are they doing that, or they're wasting time, touching bodies
You
and
get
stuff.
headshots.
The more you do
What
that,
do
the
you
more
mean,
XP you rack up, the more chance you
the
come in
other
first, you
maps
get more
away?
points here. And it could end up being
mhm.
the decider in the end, because a lot of these tournaments, these players, they're all top class pretty much. These are the best of the best, and sometimes only a couple of points separates them. So
I think there's
Yep,
stuff above
Thor
us,
Titan
like,
just taking more grenades out of that case, just loading up that GL,
Actually,
and just
you know what?
rocking
I'm
these
actually
raiders
gonna-
back to back. And I just want to
actually gonna touch
reiterate for anyone
points
who's
now.
unaware that apparently it is an 80% bonus, in case anyone's confused about why this GL is
There's
being
one in there,
used.
I can
It
hear
is a
him.
strange looking strategy, but
Hear him heal.
it seems to be working out for Thor here.
Thor, man of many tattoos, lovely beard, big beautiful bald head. It's
Beautiful, beautiful ball
it's ac-
head.
It's actually to make him more aerodynamic in raid. And I don't know if any of you guys know this, but the most heat in our body escapes from our head. So by removing the hair from
Okay,
the
let's touch the
situation, he can
bodies
actually
now,
keep
get some
himself
more XP.
cooler and performing at the the highest capacity he can within raid.
And then,
This is true. Some also say because there's so many strategies cooking up in his head, he needs it to just release the heat a bit quicker. You know what I mean? Just to keep him
Yeah.
cool in these
oh,
combat times.
oh.
Absolutely. Things seem to be slowing down a little bit here. I'm wondering
Yeah.
if we're going to see anyone maybe hitting the keycard rooms. Raccoon's hitting the power switch for the elevator right now, so she may be trying to
Oh.
spawn more raiders, or maybe just trying to
Go
leave.
around, 'cause I really wanna
She
push
might
it.
feel like she's doesn't want to risk
I
it,
really
wants to
wanna
just
push
get
it.
out before she gets one tapped, maybe. No, she's
Maybe,
actually
yeah,
hitting
just
both the
lock it
switches.
down.
Careful, Raiders down there.
Yeah, I think.
No, she
I
ain't
think
done.
she is. Yeah, she's trying to coax more raiders down to the tunnels.
You know what? I'm actually curious to ask chat for this one what loadout they would bring in if they were in this tournament. Just out of curiosity, what would you guys bring to this raid in this
Hey, right,
situation?
Joe, I just suck.
I am surprised since you've mentioned it. No MP7. Seems to
Yeah,
be like one of
yeah.
the most popular, if not the most popular gun on
A
labs.
little bit far away, man.
Just
What
because,
about here?
you know, you get caught in close range with somebody, the barrel isn't going to get caught on walls or doors. Always reliable.
Hey.
And yeah, seems to
I'm
be
seeing
just
a
long barrel
majority.
M4s and HKs.
Yeah, and it does seem the chat would tend to agree. There's a lot of HKs. I see a few KS23s in there, which, yeah, not sure I'd agree with that one, but you do you.
How about anything in a
The
little...
KS23 demographic, perhaps the people that may be looking to have some cheese for dinner, potentially? Possibly. How does the KS23 actually work out against the Raiders? I'm assuming pretty good if that many people would bring it to labs.
Yeah, you bring
Maybe
the
it's
right
not
rounds.
maybe it's not the Raiders they're worried about.
Yeah, not to mention you could definitely bring some flash rounds and alternate to another weapon in order to, you know, secure the kill. Like you can blind them raiders and take them out easily, but it looks like everyone so far is having such little struggle taking them all out anyway that I guess that's not needed.
You know, just one thing I want to comment on. I've seen a lot of people in chat actually saying the SA58. I don't know how people use it since it's the nerfs, the ergo changes, everything. God, it feels so bad. But I guess some people still feel like she's good old faithful. But then again, anything you put M61s into is going to absolutely demolish anything. So
Right. I was just gonna say, like, those rounds are just, you know, very reliable. You land a hit with that and you're doing a lot of damage. So, yeah, I could see the appeal, but clearly there's a more inclination for the lower recoil, higher ergo. It's hard to beat the HK or M4.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely no amount of flex seal you can apply to a wound that an M61 is going to inflict. You know, it's just probably not going to happen.
This is true.
That's a lot of damage. Sorry.
Ooh, that
God,
ace,
can't
I
believe
must say,
there's-
he's got some impressive whips to heads here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's
Real nasty
absolutely
headshot.
cleaning house. That ace is actually currently studying in Berlin, and has self-proclaimed he is a 21-year-old who sounds like a 14-year-old. So that's what I've taken from Ace.
Interesting.
I'm sure you sound beautiful, Ace.
Apparently also a Valorant semi-pro, if I'm not mistaken. So this might be where these
Headshots are extra, yeah. They're
whip headshots are coming from right now. I also noticed British
I
is just
see.
remaining
Rather not
completely
die than
dedicated to the
extra
GL so
worse
far.
headshots.
I haven't seen him switch that much. He's about to pop some blue juice right now and a propitol.
I mean, it's kind of hard to
Loading
put
up.
the GL down. Like, you're coming in with a grenade case and like a rig filled with, you know, GL shots. Like, you're going to want to just spam them everywhere because this isn't
Right.
something you can normally do, you know?
Exactly. Generally, your limitation is just the economic factor, right? You're spending, I mean, how much are those explosive rounds at the moment? 80, 90K a piece. So, you know, each shot is
God,
just taking a nice chunk out of that, you know, out of your bank here. But when it comes down to a situation like this, obviously it's all about getting that XP, locking it down.
There's one GL round that explodes between 15 and 30 meters, I believe, and then you have the ones that blow up 2 to
Correct.
3 meters. You can get the cheaper ones, but like you're gonna end up just firing them into a wall most of the time, and it's just not gonna work out for you. It's worth spending the extra dash.
Holy shit, this is so many
Especially on
follows.
labs, at
I
least.
wish I could thank you guys, but
And there we go. Looks like Thor is out 81,500 XP. That is a lot of juice, Twizzler.
That is actually a lot more than I was expecting. However, I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting anyway. But Raccoonzel still hasn't left the raid. Doesn't look like
basement, 1 second, and then get
any of them are
No,
really making their way out just yet. I saw Raccoonzel still looting people. trying to get the last bits of XP. Never mind, she's out the elevator. I
Nope,
misjudged
there
where she was.
and it looks like Ubba is also getting into the elevator,
Yeah,
locking it down
he
with
is.
just that ace left to make it out. But he's right there.
He is out. Wow, 22 kills on Thor. Only 3 of them. Not a headshot.
There's gonna be more.
Right, and this is one of the other advantages of the grenade launcher is that generally they more often than not tend to just count as headshots, even if they're not like directly headshots. So just another reason why the grenade launcher was a good strategy here, just to lock down all that bonus headshot XP.
Also, Ubba hitting almost 90,000 XP, beating out Thor the Titan.
Oh!
Ugh, Thor the Titan on that one.
That ace though with 128. Oh my god.
28K.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, we got
That-
it.
that is- That's a lot of juice.
Fine, whatever.
Holy
That's a lot
moly.
of juice. My god.
And there you
Fair
have it.
play.
1K more than last time, really? Okay.
Um,
We're happy
Yeah,
with
I
that.
also
how much did
see the
Raccoons
poll
get?
just ended. Sorry, go on, Twizzler.
No, I was just saying, how much XP did Raccoons get? I completely missed it in the hype of Thor and Ubba.
Turn on the.
Yeah, they all came in at similar times there. I also missed that. If we could get that going. Also, I just want to point out we had a poll,
Turn this off, I think.
and very much by majority, the HK took the lead here
Nope.
with over 50% of the votes over an AS Val, an SA58, or a 762 AK or PK. So, yeah.
Well, it is the best gun in the game, in my opinion.
I love the HK and M4. So yeah.
Even
I
though
probably
everybody
would've
makes
voted
fun of the
that
way
too.
I say H, you know, it is what it is. I'll take the.
I say it
it's a
the
good
same
gun.
way. It's an Irish thing. We get a lot of shit for it. It's H, okay? Deal with it. Sorry.
That was awesome. That ace really showed out on that one. That was a whole ton of scoring. Now, of course, the library bonus is removed, so you know there's that, but that doesn't mean any less. What was it? 40 some odd kills on there. That's crazy. Those are really good. One thing I want to let you
Absolutely
guys
nuts.
know.
28,000 XP.
We're doing giveaways. So we have BSG generously gave us some standard accounts to give away and some 7-day free trials. So chat, if you have some friends maybe that you're trying to get into Tarkov, you know, the 7-day free trials are awesome to run. So what we're going to do right now is I have directed the mods to make sure that they're keeping an eye on chat and seeing who's been interactive in chat, who's been cool, you know, not out there talking a bunch of smack. So mods, feel free to go ahead and give away that standard account. Make sure your DMs are open, chat. That's how they're going to get in contact with you. Okay. So check your DMs. They're going to slide in there and give somebody a standard account. And after the next raid, we'll be giving away some of our 7-day free trial. So we'll be doing this after every raid, and also keep an eye out for the polls that we're going to be running in chat. We have a very long history in Evasion of always running polls for the Voodoo versus a Valide versus, you know, a ton of the other scopes that we all love to run. And that's something that we're going to do on the reserve map. Okay. So we want you to vote in that poll. Again, guys, just a quick recap here. This is what EU went through on their solo battles to get where they are today. So you can see all of our groups here, Group A through F. And then we had our semifinals on Friday and then yesterday on Saturday. And we ended up here with the championship. If you guys check this out, that ace absolutely killed it with 140 points in his semifinal on Friday. That was super exciting. That is the highest score we have seen all of season 4 for any solo battle at all.
Wow.
And yeah, we're really proud of him. So big deal there. We're excited to have them, and we have a lot more coming up today. So we have 1 map down and 4 more to go, and we'll be bringing up our next map here soon. Another thing we want to say is a big thank you to BSG. They are sponsoring our prize money, which is $1,000 for first place and $500 for second. So thank you, BSG. We really appreciate it, and I know our winners are going to really appreciate it because, I mean, that's huge. Tweak, what would you do with $1,000 that I handed you right now?
$1,000? I'd bribe somebody so I could get my COVID vaccine sooner so I can go to Disneyland again.
Disneyland again.
don't think I was expecting that one, you know, but okay.
What about you, Pep?
I think I'd buy, you know, 6 copies of EOD and, you know, just leave them there, you know? Just let everybody know I have them. Not really do anything with them. Just cause. Sorry,
Oh my
chat.
gosh. I feel like I would put it towards like maybe a new graphics card or something like that. I know that our NA champion, the Miss Lizard, she won NA and she actually put it towards the cost of a puppy. She ended up getting a puppy, so that was cool.
hell yeah.
And then Chief GG took second place and he put it towards some of his giveaways. If you guys don't know Chief, he is part of the Evasion comp team. He won second place in the NA solos and he made it to 1 billion ruples, worked with BSG so that he'd be allowed to give it all away. And that's exactly what he did. It was like 10 days, I think, it ended up making it, of him giving away 1 billion ruples worth of stuff. He was drawing names and people were winning a 5 million ruple shopping spree for anything they wanted. And of course, a lot of people, you know, asked for all kinds of things. It was really cool to watch him bring all that stuff in raid. So yeah, hats off to Sheaf and of course the Miss Lizard, our 2 champions from NA solos. Yeah, and don't forget North American duo battles. Guys, this is something that a lot of people have been waiting on. So we had over 400 people apply for our NA solo. Now, if you didn't get into our NA solo, no worries. You can apply for the NA duo. If you were already in the solos, you can't be in the duos. Okay, period. Because we're trying to make sure we share the love across the community. No, we do not. It does not matter if you're a big streamer, guys. This is something that we get asked a lot. You don't have to be some big time streamer. At Evasion, we're really into helping out the community and trying to get some eyes on some of these smaller streamers. So please feel free to apply and just head over to evasion.gg, click on duo battles, and you can put in your application there with your partner. So our next map is coming up. I'm going to hand it over to Pep to kind of go over this. This is really cool. It's called Woods, Not a Cult. If you have Iron Fist emote, feel free to spam it in the chat.
All right, so this is a Nightwoods raid. The rules: starting loadout, any loadout they want, bar the grenade launcher, the Mark 18, Reap-IOR, Fleer, or T7s. So none of that thermal or etc. And no run-throughs. So you do got to secure something before you bail out. 3 Pestily play masks in the starting loadout as well. 2 stims max and 2 grenades. So, the PMCs are tasked with placing one of these Pestily masks at each of the marked circles and inside the marked mountain bunker. If all 3 masks are placed and they extract, they earn bonus points. PMCs will have 60 seconds to separate before the raid is hot, and killing each other is allowed. So in the point section, we can see as well, there's a point for a scav kill, a point for a PMC kill, 3 points for a confirmed PMC kill. So if you get that tag as well, then you've got your scav boss, guard, cultist, all of which are 3 points too, and then 5 points for the objective, and then a bonus, 10 points. Mysterious. So, yeah, I guess in this case, you know, playing the objective is definitely, obviously, what you're going to want to make priority here for the points, and then hope you run into some scav bosses and cultists on the way.
Do you really hope that,
Or
though?
hopefully not.
Also, potentially that, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I
And
really,
then,
I
of
really
course,
do hate Sturman.
Yeah, yeah. So Blitzer Girl, when she ran this, just what was it, last week or the other day in the semifinals, they loaded in. She ran straight at Sturman, killed him, killed the guards, and then went on to complete all of her tasks and extract. It was like an absolute clinic on Woods. Now, of course, she's already killed Sturman. What is it, like the 25 times or whatever that you need to do? So she was used to this, but you know, in a night raid in Eternity, for her to go in the way that she did, it was really impressive to watch. If you guys want to catch up on any of our season 4 stuff, check out our YouTube. We have everything there, so you can watch season 3, season 4. Everything gets uploaded there if you want to catch up on and see how all these guys and gals did. Yeah. So, Speak, what's your strat here?
My strat? First thing I'd want to do is get the masks planted. That would be absolutely task number 1. Then maybe after that, depending on how confident you're feeling, if you've been getting into fights with scavs, you're a bit hurt, you know, it just depends on in the moment. Am I feeling it? Am I not feeling it? I might just want to secure the points, or maybe I'll go look for PMCs. You know, it depends on how everybody else is playing it too, because I'm assuming people are going to run into each other here, you know, and they're trying to get to these marked circles up the mountain. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably get killed by everyone I run into, so, you know. I wouldn't be able to hack it.
Okay. I have no idea where I am, so...
And away we go.
Away we go. Pep, I'm going to leave it up to you to tell us where everybody is, because I haven't a clue. Never mind. I see.
Oh, you can see
that ace
that
is
was
like
past Grandma's house. Correct. There
Yeah.
you go. You got it. You got it. I believe, Twizzler.
Yeah, definitely a few people over there by the trees and over by that rock as well, as everybody knows.
And
the rock
the
and tree
bushes.
stumps. And the bushes. Don't forget about the bushes, the NA players' cover of choice in EFT. Absolutely plentiful everywhere in woods.
Okay.
So
I think I know.
this is the initial phase of the raid where they have to split. This is to ensure that the competitors are in the same raid. They actually all load in together, and then they have 60 seconds to run away from each other. And then after that, it is, you know, just go do your thing, have fun, frag out, do your objectives, play it however you want to play.
Indeed, and as you can see, that rule is definitely quite important. I don't know if you noticed, but that ace and Uba spawning quite close together, I believe. So it's really important that they get a chance to spread out, just to allow the round to, you know, have a bit more, you know, well, for it to last and not have everyone just kill each other right off the bat.
Yeah, funnily enough, Thor, the raid is now hot, I'm being told. So their PvP between the 4 competitors is now enabled. Do whatever you want. Thor actually seems to be holding the back spawns right now, waiting to see if he can pick off one of his competitors before he moves past the camp and into the sawmill. But no, he
Yeah, I'm
appears to be
curious to
moving off.
see
I know where we are.
who will be just taking precedent here and just like absolutely rushing that objective, and then who's gonna hang back and try to get these picks, you know?
I think here, I probably wouldn't go for the first mark circle near the sawmill. I think I'd rather go to the one over by the sunken village, and then maybe hit up the mountain, and then maybe circle back. Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people go straight for it because they've spawned so close to it. But I don't know.
Yeah, you could
It's
be
hard
right.
to tell. These are
Also,
competitive people here.
No grenade launchers this time around, but we are seeing plenty of HKs here in action, so
We want to get
can't say I'm
first
entirely
marked,
surprised. I
we
see
wanna get
Thor
our
has
first
brought
marked
2.
down. We're going to put it in a circle.
So
Yeah,
interesting.
And then,
he's put down a
we're
young
gonna get
little
Sherman on
pistoling
top.
there who was maybe looking for his flash drive and maybe getting out. Wasn't expecting to run into
How many
Thor the
points is
Titan.
Sherman bolts?
And gets absolutely cut down in his prime and sent back to his stash, minus a dog tag and a P226 or whatever he had. So unlucky,
Yeah,
brother.
unlucky,
maybe
bud.
next time,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, Raccoonzel picking off some raiders here over at Grandma's house.
Oh yeah, just looking to get those scav kills. Let the points rack up. As
The Voodoo Scope as well. I feel like that's a good choice for a map like this. I'm a big fan of the Voodoo Scope.
I've just noticed. I can't tell what this is, but it appears to be a
That was
cock
scav.
dancing on a what appears to be a pole in the bottom right of Raccoonzel's stream.
I now see that also.
It was a scav.
Uba,
Just
by the
caught
way,
my
has just
attention there for a
planted.
Scav on Sherman.
Uba has just planted a
So see-
plague
see-
mask here,
If
so
he's not here, then
that should be
fair
some
play.
points secured right now.
Scavs and shit, but,
And I would like to point out to everybody in chat that it
Let's
didn't
buy.
take him 30 seconds to place it there. It took, you know, just drop her down and off you go.
Oh, that ace getting into an altercation here
Oh,
on the mountain.
on the mountain, somebody pushing up towards him. Isn't one of our other competitors? This is another player?
Yeah, thinking it's a player, all right. Quite hard to see naturally. Oh,
Still getting aggressive
Oh,
on
he's-
him. Just
definitely, yeah.
absolutely
backing
not really shying away from the fight, standing his ground. He's killed another player, actually. This might be his
Yeah,
teammate who he's having a little back and forth with.
Yep, just killed his enemy with a P90.
Bubba getting into it
Yeah.
with a a scav down in the sawmill as that ace cool and calmly collects himself, ready to move on.
Secures that dog tag. MP5. Yeah, it is in fact a PMC. So that is 3 points secured for the confirmed kill. That ace is getting back. Oh, he did not manage to secure the kill. He's backing off as quickly as he can. He's going back in though. As soon as he gets that reload in, no fear. He wants to secure this so he can finish healing off. Oh,
He took a
it looks
lot
like
of damage jumping off that mountain there, especially with the extra armor in his rig.
yes, he did. But it looks like
Oh
I'm thinking
my
he got
God.
that kill. He seems to be now just taking his time, using his IFAK, getting the heal. I think he's going to go now and try to confirm that kill and pick up that tag. Although he's checking the
Oh,
mountains,
looks
he's
like
remaining
he-
cautious.
Yeah, he seems to think that. Oh, yeah, another person up there.
Oh,
Down they
Is this
go,
a
by the looks of
trio
things.
he's running to? Oh my!
That is, God, that's just kind of the luck of the draw, really, isn't it?
It really
Everybody else
is,
seems
it
to
really
just be
is.
chilling, killing scavs, pistolings. That ace runs into a squad of juicy boys.
Indeed.
Doesn't
But what
seem to
isn't
have
the look
fazed
of the
him
draw
at
is
all.
Ace's skills. Yeah, in this situation, he is just completely taken command. He seems completely unfazed taking out this 3-man here. So, you know,
Yeah,
3
just
dog tags in the
absolutely-
bag. That is pretty nice.
Just dumpstering on the shit babies. It's beautiful. You love to
Dumpstering
see it.
on the shit, babies. Couldn't have said it better myself, Twizzler. I feel like I'm going to be using that one later. Oh, it looks like that third player is still alive up there. He still hasn't confirmed that kill.
Oh, the skill confirmed.
God, it's crazy the amount of verticality to woods. Just with this, the
with that
introduction
new
of this
update.
mountain and just how many places you can be there, you know.
Absolutely.
Thor creeping up on the mark circle, getting ready to slip his mask down. There you go.
He can see that there's other masks planted, so that is probably the reason for the caution here.
Getting railed by a scav.
Oh!
Or is it a player? I can't tell.
Holy moly.
He got nailed a few times, lost an arm.
We
red limbs
haven't
there.
seen him
Let's do the
yet,
smart thing, chat. Let's use
but
cover.
instant arm removal, which would make me feel like, and I do believe it was an SKS he just got hit with, so it probably is
Yeah.
the ill-fated cracked scav, just coming out with the dirty shots.
One of the scariest caliber of scavs. I personally tried to run away from them. Everybody watching,
Yep.
you also need to remember that they're not wearing Altons right now, or Reese T's, or whatever other high armor class visor these people would normally be wearing, because you have to wear the NVGs. So at best they can have, I'm actually not even sure. Can you have a slap plate on a Bastion and NVGs? I know I saw somebody there running an exfil with the side plates on it.
And it looks like Ubba's taken out that scav. He is safe for now. But yeah, I gotta say, with the last few patches as of late, it has really become, you know, you do not play with scavs anymore. If they start landing shots on you, you get out of there, get to cover. It's not worth playing with them. You never know when they can just pull out that headshot.
We're now onwards.
Thor the Titan appears to be turning into the Hulk with the good old green screen nighttime raid.
He's got what looks like a sort of a green screen Fu Man shoe right around the mustache area. It's an interesting look. I like it.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Rapunzel seeming to
Rapunzel-
get a more peaceful raid so far. Not
Yeah,
quite
so
as,
forgive me.
action-packed.
Forgive me if I'm wrong here. I believe she's over by one of this. I don't think it's the USAC camp. It's one of the camps anyway in the new area of woods. I haven't actually played it very much, but
near to the USAC camp. You are correct. So she's not. She has got into some kind of combat situation here. I don't know if that was a play or not. Her arm is fractured. Secures the kill. Clean
yeah,
as a
that's
whistle.
one of them down anyway.
My game plan on this map, chat.
Right, going to the
I'll be honest with you.
bunker.
The
For
game
cover.
plan
She is
was to
near
kill
the sunken
Blitzer
village
when
as
she was
well.
in the game, 'cause she's the only other player I've seen
So I imagine that
who
is where
actually
she's trying to
plays
go
this
right
side of the
now.
map. So it would have been to challenge her, kill her, and then dominate this side of the map, and then plant all the masks after everybody else has killed each other and all that kind of crap, right? So we're not really too
Looks like
interested in
Ubba's
shutting down other competitors. As
dishing
Blitzer
out
make
the
it
strat.
through, we're playing
Yeah,
this side of the map alone.
not a bad plan.
basically, as far as, I mean, it would be weird if I bumped into like Thor, Rapunzel, or Ace.
Meanwhile, that ace is still killing people on the mountain. Just
Big stuff.
Getting an unbelievable
Still
raid
going.
for him with just taking the competition out.
Oh, he takes
just
so much damage. His painkillers run out.
Not free painkiller.
He hits his
popped
propofol, his
it.
morphine.
Yeah,
Appears to be
couldn't see
retreating,
exactly,
getting some
but
more ammo going.
god, I'm lagging.
Oh, now he's going
man.
for the Propital. There it is.
There it goes.
The heals are in. He's gonna go back with that. Oh,
Oh, I heard the pain shot. So he's hurting. Not sure if he's
amazing
dead.
impression of the
God,
pain
my
shot.
damage is bugged. This is not good at all.
Thank you. I practice it every night in the mirror.
Good, good. No, it looks
I'm
like he
gonna
has
stop
secured
myself
that
there.
kill.
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Oh, he
What-
had
what a-
he
what a
had
round
clear
for that
on it.
ace.
Can I go up first though?
God, I don't know if he's got.
Don't know.
I don't know if this is the third guy he
So
killed
many
on the
damage
mountain or the
versus-
fourth or
oh
fifth
my
at this point.
God,
He's
the damage stacks.
killed so many people.
I think we're looking at 4 right now.
This is not good. Oh no.
Oh wow, so he has 3 kills with 3 tags right now.
I think so,
Um,
okay.
Oh my.
So he hasn't got any scav kills, so he's behind on that. But with the PMC kills and tags, that is a lot of bonus points.
Not like this place.
Exactly. As long as he grabs those tags, he's getting that nice 2 extra points per piece. So it's looking good
really
for him right
struggling
now.
here
Getting up on the mountain.
Really to get up on the mountain, yeah. Just looking for a safe place to heal, just in case there's another
And fill up a mag.
another flare boy around. Also, looking at his
Hmm,
mags
I
and his
see,
backup
uh,
ammo, he's burned through a lot of his hot loads there.
He has indeed. You hate to see it. No one wants to burn through all of their hot loads too soon.
Circle, I guess.
No, you'll get your rifle will look like a pepperami at the end of it, or a piece of beef jerky. You know, put too many hot loads through it too fast. But it's
So true, Twizzler. So true.
doesn't yeah. he
Take
doesn't
care
seem to
of
be too
your
concerned with that
loads,
right now,
champ.
though. Take care of your loads.
Ubba, I believe, secured some kind
need
of
to
kill
fill up
just
one
now.
mag,
Right,
maybe.
just now. I
Use
don't
one
know
mag.
if it was a scav or PMC kill yet. We'll confirm that shortly, but something died.
I'm sorry, boys. I just can't reach chat right now. I really can't. I would love to, but
That's okay.
impossible. There's no way.
You're owning, man. Don't worry about reading chat here. This is a competition. You're playing for money. Chat will forgive you. They want to see you win the money. Okay.
$1,000 dues. Twizzler, I think I've actually now realized what I would spend that $1,000 on.
Is it a trip to the Otter Museum?
No, it's to
Oh,
fix
there's
my fucking wardrobe.
We'll get you some nano leaves, some wallpaper. You know, we'll do a
Yeah, like an actual backdrop.
Come
You
up
know?
with a camera crew. You know, we'll
Hmm.
in my setup presented by.
Oh, here we go.
some
Ubba.
Egypt
Oh,
from the
it
west
was
of
in
Ireland.
fact. It was in fact a scav kill that Ubba secured just now. Oh, Thor
taking a lot of
in a
shots.
combat situation. Oh,
Oh,
the
he's okay.
spraying
Though. Lost both his
down.
arms though. Oh, what a pain in the
Oh,
ass.
I didn't bring a CMS kit. Damn.
Didn't bring a CMS kit.
Oh, that is.
What an awful realization, especially with 2 broken arms, as anyone who plays this game knows. Your accuracy with both broken arms goes out the window, and your potential to point shoot is just gone at that point. At any range whatsoever, you are in trouble. So without that CMS kit, he's going to have to be very careful with how he aims for the rest of it.
12 with literally every
Yeah,
kit
as
Apart from this
I
one.
feel like I should point this out because there's going to be a lot of people watching this who are probably relatively new to Tarkov and don't realize that there was a point in time where we didn't have surgery kits and
I
CMS
don't
kits.
think that was
So
a player.
if both your legs and both your arms
I
got
think that was a
blacked out by a
player,
scav at the start of the raid, you had
think
to
it was
play the raid like that. Like
Yeah, I
tough
think it
shit.
was just,
There was no way to fix it.
Cracked scav, man.
That's actually only a recent edition. Like came in what last year?
Where was that torch, man?
Like maybe
Right,
maybe a
and if
year
we
and a
go
half now or
back,
something?
if we go back even further, any damage that you took to said damaged limb you would instantly die, and for whatever reason,
Oh, yeah.
scavs would always know that. So just a pistol shot to that damaged limb, and you would die. So I think it's safe to say I'm glad that's gone. Thor throwing a grenade. He's got a scav on his ass right now. Takes him out with the big spray. Aim not too badly affected by the broken arms. Powering through it.
It's the worst too. Night visions, scav with a 153 and a flashlight. What do you
Yeah,
do?
just blinding him.
Holy shit, man.
Not affecting him too
No.
badly though. That's another scav down for Thor.
Takes them both down. Thor's
That
still
ace.
with 2 mass in his inventory. Rakunzel running up the beach here towards the
Smack, have a
outskirts
bite to eat.
extract. No, she's not.
Mm.
Sorry, she's actually in the new area of woods, on the complete opposite side of the map. Never mind. Sorry.
We'll forgive you, Twizzler. It is nighttime.
Jesus.
It's hard to see right now. We'll let you
God.
off on this one.
Yeah, and British Hubba he's making
know
his
where
way
the thing
somewhere.
is.
I don't know where he is either, but they're just you know, it's fine. He's by some logs near a tree. Yeah, it's woods, all right. He's definitely on woods.
I really hate this. I feel very exposed.
He feels very exposed. Should maybe put a shirt on. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, no,
I post a sniper scan.
cover yourself up, man. Jesus.
Be out of bounds.
Okay, thank you.
Some facts about Thor the Titan. Actually, there's a lot of video game related tattoos. Avid animal lover, has 2 cats, a dog, and a horse. And much respect. This is huge, man. A lot of people that are, you know, currently putting on that lockdown weight will respect this. He once weighed almost 400 pounds and lost so much weight that he had an article written about him in the paper. So respect.
Wow.
Shout out to Thor. That's not an easy thing to do. That's an incredibly hard thing to do.
Not easy
And,
at all. Wow, holy moly.
fair play, man. That's an insane accomplishment. Respect, dude. That is all I have about Thor.
That's all I got for now. More on that later. British Hubba taking out more scavs right now. Beautiful, he says.
I'll make up something in the next few minutes. Oh, so they have 15 minutes left until they have to get out of the raid.
Just shy, yeah. Oh, there you
I
go. That
hate to
ace
say it.
securing another plague
That'll
mask
do
in the
it.
sunken village.
Then we want
And
to
he's getting out of there.
So fast, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he
I
moves
hate
quick.
to say this. I have a sneaking suspicion. Thor might die here. That surgery kit is going to. That's tough, dude. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, it may come back to bite him. Let's hope not. But yeah,
Oh,
broken arms.
God.
Scavs love to shoot arms, so
They do.
yeah, he needs to watch himself.
I don't know who my money's on right now. Who's gonna win? Who do you think, Pep? If you had to throw down some cold hard cash, what do you think?
I mean, I agree. It is definitely hard to say, but I mean, that ace just had such a tremendous start, just going straight into that like 3-man squad and annihilating them. But that said, you know, as long as anyone else is just playing the objective, locking down those plague mask drops, they're going to get just as much points, if actually not more, than all those 3 kills combined, you know? So,
If not, no biggie.
still kind of
We'll just
hard
go
to
for the bonus
say,
points
you
then.
know? Rakunzel could well be in with a chance. If she just plays her cards right, moves through, sure, she may not run into many PMCs, but, you know, locking down the objective, getting the scav kills on the way,
Very, very pleased with
it is anyone's game right now.
I gotta say, and
Stamina.
I remember, Pep, we had this conversation when we were watching some live raids together before. I actually really respect the kind of slow and steady approach that Rakunzel's taking here.
Right.
Just
Yep.
consistently making her way through the map. She has plenty of time. There's no need to hold W, no need to rush, and just
Such a shame.
taking the
Shannon
opportunities
wasn't
as they
here,
come, you know?
but That's okay.
Indeed, I would say I'd be pretty scared about being up on this mountaintop in a night raid, especially if there's other, you know, potential like
you
night
never know.
vision and or like thermal
pretty
users.
difficult
You know,
with
you are
SVG.
just this, you know, blob of heat sitting atop this mountain.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it seems to be paying off. Just securing some
That's
scav
the,
kills down below.
Mountain bunker. Eh?
Yeah.
Off the top of the earth.
Competitors.
Attempting to airburst a couple of scavs, I suppose.
Looks like Thor Tyne is trying to navigate his way to the sunken village here. Ubba also quite close here at the one of the camps.
I'm having a really hard time trying to keep track of how many masks everybody's dropped off at this point. It's a little bit hard to keep track of 4 people doing it all at the same time, but you know,
It's definitely
It's,
not easy.
4 people doing it all
Oh,
at the
there
same
you go.
time. There you go,
Rakunzel just
Rakunzel
dropping
dropping it.
off another mask. That's it. She's out of
Should've not-
masks, right? I think she has successfully
I think if I stay
placed
close
all
to
her
the
objectives
water,
here. And this is kind of going back to what I was saying.
right?
As long as she plays her cards right. But that said, that ace also having
where I
dropped
die.
all his masks with the PMC kills combined, it could be in the favor of that ace right now. It's looking
Hopefully
pretty
we
good
don't
for
get
him.
boom.
Yeah, somebody just mentioned in chat there. Surprised nobody's actually run into each other
I'm
yet.
a little lost, but that's okay.
That could
Yeah,
be,
very.
that could
It's
be tragic.
amazing how much they've managed to
Find
be.
this,
Yeah, no, they've all been very much on each other's trails, but never quite coming into contact.
Where the hell
That
is
said,
the,
I feel like it's still
village?
possible for Thor the Titan and British
I don't know
Ubba
where
to
it is on
potentially
the
run into
compass
each other.
anyway,
If I'm not
so-
mistaken, they're probably the closest
Do you
two
know?
together
Are you
right
allowed to tell
now
me, Bolts, or-
on the map. Oh, Rakunzel taking out another scav.
Chat.
Ubba asking chat for directions.
That's alright.
Has he
I've
hit
been
his
waiting for
compass?
chat.
I've been there, man.
Minefield.
I know.
Follow the minefield.
It's a
We-
competition. We're supposed to know the
That
maps,
way.
but dude, I'm right there with you. If I didn't have the compass on Woods, I wouldn't know where I was going. So don't fret it. Always ask the chat for assistance.
I will. It is one of the
Yeah.
probably the only map these days with the
No,
expansion where you actually
that took
kind of
us
do
a
need
little
that
bit
compass
longer
at
than we
times,
should,
especially
but
when
that's
you've got
okay.
pockets of minefields. You don't want to be, just going astray out into some random field without checking which way it is you're going.
How long have we got bolts?
Reminds me of that time
Like
that Kings, yourself, and myself went to Woods on an adventure looking for
Plenty of
cultists,
time,
and all
buddy.
we found was landmines and.
Plenty
I have no idea what you're
Landmines and
talking
tears.
about.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Rakunzel landing another scav kill. Oh, and another one. I am interested to see how this stacks up for her by the end of the raid. A lot of scav kills have been secured.
So we should come across.
Yeah, I'm really hesitant to
village
like
in a
put my
sec.
money on Ace here just because he got those 3 PMC kills with the dog tags because Raccoon's killing 11 scavs already.
11 scavs. Wow. That, there you go.
just right
31
in
points.
front of us.
Yeah, this
You see,
is
this
going to
what
be a
we're saying,
close
like,
one.
that Ace,
Woods is
yeah,
all the same.
he's
It really
had an
is,
awesome
especially
raid
at
so
night
far,
time,
but
dude.
like
You take
that
one
whole time he
wrong
was killing
move, you go
PMCs,
to
he wasn't
the-
traversing the whole
left
map,
side of
you
the
know,
hill
dropping
rather
off
than
his
the right side of the hill,
objectives
and
and
you're like, Wait, where
racking up
am I?
just shitloads of scav kills. So
Okay. I'm pretty sure
And here we go. We're just
village
hitting
should be,
the
in front of me.
10-minute mark. And I gotta say, Thor's gonna want to start figuring out where he is and where he's going, because he's gonna be in trouble if he doesn't start to get his shit together right here. That Ace stopping for some juice.
Holy.
oh,
Holy. That ain't fair, bro. I ain't nowhere near. Dude, I wasn't gonna go swimming, alright? Calm down.
Ubba taking shots right at the coastline.
I would love
Not
to see
too
somebody going
phased
into
by it.
cultists right
Warning shot
now.
across the bow, dude.
Oh,
Still
wouldn't it be
has
beautiful?
2 masks he needs to drop off.
We're back.
Yeah, he is quite a bit behind. 9.5 minutes. No amount of Vaseline is gonna save you from this, bud. But he is at the Sunken City, so he's right about to drop his next one.
Yeah, and then his last one is, I'm assuming, the mountain, and then work his way to the extract, I would guess. If I was these guys,
Yeah,
I
that's what you'd
think,
assume.
as far as stims go, I'd probably just be bringing 2 SJ6s.
Alright.
And that's it, you know?
Just
Yeah.
keep the speed, keep the
Someone did.
momentum.
There he goes. And the
Unfortunate.
violence, as some would say.
Rakunzel with
so,
yet another scav kill. Just an absolute scav magnet this raid. They just seem to keep popping up around her, but
believe
it's
Bolts.
going in her favor here. She's getting them kills and getting those points. Oh, that Ace getting into an altercation here. He's taking a few
I don't
hits.
see him, I don't
He
see
needs
him,
to
I don't see him,
back
I don't see
away.
him.
He is hurting right now. He's popping the propitol. He's going back in.
it's
It's
down.
just a scav, but he
That was
secures
really
it
bad.
regardless. Well played.
getting
He's
out
not
of-
happy with how that turned out,
We getting
but he's
the
got his
fuck out.
IFAC. And that's it. He's
I don't
decided
even
he
think
is
we don't
getting
even have
out
to
of
use,
Dodge.
Stop the bleed.
I know we say this
Bro.
all the time, it's
I'm
only
leaving,
a
I'm
scav,
leaving,
but
I'm
like,
leaving.
I've had
Oh
so many raids
my, that
ended
was
just
scary.
by, one on
I couldn't
Suka,
see
and then I'm
fuck
dead. you know?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't,
sometimes that's
you
all
can't
it takes.
discount the scavs. Even the best players, the absolute best of the best DFT players, sometimes just, you can't beat the AI.
Oh,
so
no,
true.
oh,
It's so
no.
true. They-
Oh, no,
no.
no.
Oh.
Just choosing to
And
run.
there you go. Almost
What the hell?
almost exactly what you were just talking about. The terrifying scav shout. And when you don't know where they are and you are hurting,
Get
the
me out
best
of
thing you
this.
can do, and in this case
Fighting
is what
scavs at this
Ace
point.
is doing, and just getting out of there. He just
I don't
wants to
want
lock
that.
down what
Leave
he's
me
got.
alone.
He's got a shit ton of points, and he just wants
Leave
to
me
get that
alone.
in the bag. And there you go. It looks like he's going to safely get out.
Oh,
Unless
please,
this
simple.
scav pulls a number on him, comes out of nowhere, and just
Hell
takes him
yeah.
out.
We out,
No,
boys.
he's safe.
Well,
Whew, that
least
was a
he's
hot
made it out of the
first
raid.
raid right there.
Uh,
Goddamn.
with 7 minutes to spare before everybody else has to be out, so that'll give Ace time to go and
Gas
change his
room, is this
underwear
it,
and
really?
wipe
Yes.
the shit off his chair.
There you
You know,
go.
from that last,
40
scam
points.
interaction. Wow, he gets 5 PMC kills, 1 scav, 8,800 XP in the raid.
Alright, we need stamina.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was a big raid.
great run for Ace. Wow, yeah, and some high-level players there he's taken out.
Good amount of stamina.
Yeah. Very,
There
very
you have it.
nice.
And then there was
I am
3.
so-
6 minutes 45 on the clock. Thor still.
why he chose-
I'm a little bit worried about Thor. He's taking his time a little bit more than I'd like to see. He's just chilling in the Scav village right now. But why is he so cautious? Is it possible that he's got some cultists around?
I was thinking, is he potentially objective camping somebody? My God.
It's possible,
We've heard
but
of
it's
extra
way too late
camping.
for that.
I think so, yeah. I think everybody else is kind of shying away from that area now and sort of moving on. Ubba struggling to get up the mountain, potentially looking to drop off his last.
I'm so lost.
Also,
Kunzel, I
in,
believe,
Thor-
just locked down a kill.
Search out.
Which he is admitting
unfortunately
himself
getting lost
here.
in the woods. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, this
it
could be a
happens,
serious
man.
problem.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What I always
Surround
say
the
is,
somewhere, boys.
if you have a compass,
Hey,
you just
hey,
aim it north and it'll
Are
take
okay
you
with
to. No, sorry. Wait a minute. Is it you aim it north to go to the sawmill or is it south?
Where are you at? No, that's a bush. No, there you are.
Oh, no.
God.
Taking
Now
shots.
he's getting shot. Oh, this
Sprays
is
him
not
down.
Thor's
You can
grade.
see. No, that is not. British Ubba, by the way, just securing another objective. I don't know if you caught that, but he's healing up. He is out of masks. He is done. So he just needs to worry about getting
Fabulous.
himself out there, maybe grabbing a few kills on the way out just to lock down some extra points. But yeah, Thor just kind of running around, a little bit lost.
He'll make it out. I believe he'll make it out.
Thank you so much
I
for
don't
the
know
raid,
if we can
Father.
get a. I don't know if we can get a quick poll.
How you doing, mate? How was your stream?
Will Thor make it out? Or a prediction.
Can Thor find his way? The North Star, Thor. The North Star, brother.
The North Star.
And looks like Rakunzel is about to head out as well, locking it down. Cool, calm, and collected that whole time.
She has an absurd amount of scav kills coming out of this raid, and she's
She
played
really
this,
does.
like.
That's
And,
not
and
the
one
one
thing
in
as
front of
well, everybody else has been holding W. Rakunzel for a lot of this raids, just walking around, chilling. If any of the other competitors went running up on her, you're screwed because she
There
is
you
going
go.
to hear you first. You are dead. And everybody
The
else
poll
is
is
so
up.
lucky they didn't run into her here. Poll is up. Will Thor make it out? A whopping
Oh,
6% so far saying no.
let's move on from that one. Rakunzel has secured it. She is out of the raid. It is down to British Ubba and Thor the Titan. Thor still looking pretty confused right now. Ubba, we can't see, but from what I can tell, he's chilling. 15 scav kills
42
overall.
points
42 points.
Man talks about not hitting bushes.
Great
It's
raid.
literally- I know.
Great
What's
raid.
happening? No.
That's,
Oh.
I believe,
Man talks
more
about not hitting
points than
bushes
Ace
and
got, I
literally
think.
proceeds to hit every single bush known to man.
I still believe in Thor.
Thor. Oh no, look, he's about to plant his last thing if he doesn't break his legs here. Oh, thank God. Oh, if he blacked out his
Maybe,
legs,
you
then I'd
know-
be so upset.
Look, don't say it. You're gonna jinx him, okay?
3.5 minutes.
Oh, and this is the bunker. I've actually never been here. I don't even know where this is. I'd be hopeless if I was in this competition right now.
Happy with that placement?
Drops down the mask. No
There
gold
it is.
chain
He's
as
good to go.
Ragunzel already stole the swag. Off he goes.
Off he goes.
Well, he should be on.
Thor
he
now.
should be on familiar ground now, right? Though.
I would
back
hope
on,
so.
like,
I mean, if he knows where the objective is, surely he knows now his way out. I think he just got a little lost
Yeah.
around that scav sunken village area and the camps, which is a confusing part of town because it is all pretty new in the grand scheme of things. Ubba is essentially
yeah.
there, still playing it safe. Doesn't want any surprise scavs here, but it's looking pretty good for him right now.
Oh my God!
Bubba's
are
still
Ubba
with a
and
bit of
Thor
the way
gonna
to
run
go.
into each other.
Unlikely, but if Ubba keeps being this slow and cautious, it might happen. It might actually happen.
Camping us.
Oh, we could be in for a tragedy here. Oh no, Ubba's made it out. He's in the extract now.
There you go, he's gone.
There
And
you go.
the poll results are in. No, it's 67% for Thor to make it out. Not
Well,
exactly
thankfully-
enthusiasm from the chat here.
Thankfully, we can say fuck the haters on
Change
this.
the strat.
I think right now because I think he's gonna make it unless he's running to the wrong extract. In which case,
Careful,
I
Tweak.
can't
Careful
say
what you wish
anymore.
for here, buddy.
I don't want to give Thor the ever famous caster curse.
I mean, you said the broken legs. If that happens,
Okay.
listen. I'm gonna put that one on you, alright?
Is this down here where the
God, he's.
the stash is? Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Has he made it?
There we go. He's got it.
Thor made it out of the rain.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh,
Let's
thank
get
God.
some
All right.
claps in the chat.
Round of applause. as he
thank
puts
God.
GG's, chat. We take those.
Look at all those tattoos. God damn.
Solid strat, right?
I didn't have a fucking
Get 30
silly
points.
Mans was
30
just
plus
wandering
points.
around lost and ting.
GG's.
Cheers, man.
You
Sounds
can
like they're
see
just
the
giving themselves a
relief.
pat in the back. Oh man, I
Yeah.
know. It's funny.
Or-
Throughout that raid, I could actually see his face getting redder and redder as I got more towards the end. As I think he was so stressed out about making it out of woods. I've been there. I've been there.
Well, rest easy,
Fantastic
Thor.
stuff.
You made it, buddy. You made it just in time. With a minute and a half left, he just, I was not gonna lie. There was a stage there where I was like, this might not be good for him, but gone.
Yeah, it could be
GG,
time
bro.
for Thor to
GG.
just run away for a quick little bit of stress relief and come back and recenter
maybe look-
himself and
Maybe look at a map real quick as well. While he's at it.
get a map, get himself a cheeky little GPS or something.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Tarkov wiki. It's a thing.
It is the thing.
Great performance by everybody, though. Gotta be said, that was wildly entertaining to watch.
Yeah, that was actually great. I gotta say though, that Aces round particularly, just to get that much PvP, just right off the bat was pretty exciting. Yeah. But Rakunzel, on the other hand,
all
getting
the
like
PvP
the
for itself.
opposite. Yeah, just getting the opposite end of the spectrum for Rakunzel. Just going through the paces, securing the objectives. Getting a lot of scav kills while doing it. 15, right? So
Points are points, and they matter. We've had so many of these come down to a 1 point difference between moving on to the next stage or winning it. So yeah, good honor on that one. That was super entertaining. I have to say that chat loves you guys. So I promised chat that I would try to make you guys more regulars around here because the commentating is 10 out of 10. It's hilarious.
listen, if that happens, okay, I promise I'll get some kind of backdrop. Okay, I'm sorry, chat, but this is it has character. Okay, I punched this because of this game, so it's lore. Okay, let me have this. Carry
Oh
on,
my
sorry.
gosh. Everybody with the OCD right now just keeps staring at it going, oh, just please replace that one little tiny panel, please.
I listen, I tried. It's way bent out of shape, okay? I punched it pretty hard. All right, I'm sorry.
He actually punched it so hard that the wood just disintegrated and just lost all sense of self, and the wood is it's gone, man.
Yeah, Nikita heard my cries.
That is
Sorry.
hilarious.
Anyways, carry on.
No, you're good. Well, we do have the scores in now, and it looks like that Ace is in the lead with 51. We do have Rakunzel at 45. Ubba is at 42, and Thor is at 40. We did hear that Rakunzel is having a little bit of a hiccup with Twitch. I know this is unheard of as streamers. You guys know nothing ever goes wrong in the background.
No,
she is going to
never.
restart her stream. Right, exactly. This is really, really close in the points. I know that they all had good runs, and we didn't think that Thor was going to make it out, and he did. I mean, I may have voted no in that poll.
No. How could you? How could you?
My boy.
I know.
I believed. I believed.
You
okay?
believed, yeah.
I believed.
You had the
Then
faith.
again, I feel like a total bastard because I definitely wanted people to run into each other and competitors to kill each other, but I didn't want to put that hatred out into the world while we were watching them live.
I think this is the first time this season that we haven't had people run into each other. So that was actually really shocking. Yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah, no, as we were saying during the raid, they just seemed to be just within reach of each other, but always staying ahead. It was crazy.
We see that happen a lot on Interchange, actually. People come so close, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're about to fight. And then one turns left, the other one turns right, whatever it is, and they miraculously don't see each other. And I think this happens a lot in our very own raids. People come into your chats and they're like, there's nobody on the map, and little did they know, they probably were just feet away and didn't realize it. So we didn't get to see any competitor, fighting on that one, but I'm sure we will in the next couple. So this is our second map down out of 5, chat. We have 3 more maps to go. And the next 2, they will be loading in together again, so we're bound to see something happen. We did get some trial codes and some standard accounts to give away. Thank you so much, BSG. Right now, we're going to be giving away some 7-day free trial codes. So if you have any friends out there that, don't want to buy Tarkov, they just want to try it, now you're going to have some trial codes to give away to them. So what we have is 3 of them to give out right now. Now the mods know to keep track of who is in the chat, being positive, being interactive. So keep your DMs open. Mods, go ahead and give away those trial codes. Feel free. So hopefully some lucky winners we get there. Something I want to say is, if you guys want to follow along, check out what's going on for each of the map rules. You can head over to evasion.gg. That's our website. Up there at the top, it just says Season 4 Challenges. You can click on that, go down to Solo, and you'll see all of the maps there. If you have an interest in our duo battles, the NA application just opened. So go over to Duos, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the NA Duo application button right there. Now you need to have your duo partner with you when you apply. It makes it so much easier so that you guys can get your application in together. Now for NA solos, we had over 400 applications. So we definitely need some time to go through these, but get those in. It does close April 2nd. That is the last day that you can apply for the NA duos. And if you want to see that challenge, just stay on the same page, scroll down, and you'll see exactly what the duos go through. It's really cool. So yeah, there's some good info for you guys, and thank you again for being here. Huge shout out to Battle State Games. Not only did they make this amazing game that have brought us all together, but they allowed Evasion to cast today on their channel so we can reach a broader audience and show you guys what everything is about at Evasion. If you want to follow our Twitch channel where we do host all of our events, that is evasion_GG. Make sure that you're also following us on Twitter. Same name, evasion_GG. And follow my fellow casters here, Tweak and Pep. They're both Riots. They've been playing the game for years and years. Tweak makes a lot of helpful and hilarious, I might say, YouTube videos. So go over and check out his YouTube. And yeah,
and I make a lot of unhelpful noises. So, that's... there's a niche for that, all right? Go on.
Yes, there is. Yeah, Pep. You're one of our more popular streamers. Pep, you're new to Evasion. What are you thinking so far? Like, I know we went over all of these rules the other day when we did our test run, but how are you feeling now that you're seeing it actually in action?
Honestly, shout outs to you, Sigma. I think like just the diversity of the actual rounds and just the different types of play styles and just encouraging people to just do sort of different things with a sort of almost touch of role play involved to it. I think it's really cool. Instead of just like straight up everybody has to kill each other and rack up points, it's cool to see people just kind of, trying out different stuff. So I've been enjoying it a lot. Yeah, it's good crap.
Good.
People don't realize like just what goes into this. Like I wish you could show people somehow, but like it's insane. So shout outs to Sigma.
It is crazy. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Legend.
There are 50 people on Evasion that pull this whole thing together, guys. This is not just me. I always make sure that I show love to everybody that's on our team, but we have 50 plus people that are behind the scenes working, that have a passion for this, that want to bring this all together. I think it's amazing. 3 years ago I started out, I just wanted to be able to see like really good players fight against each other in the same raid. That's all I wanted, and other people wanted to see the same thing. And we have just worked really hard to make this all come together. And the cool thing about Tarkov is there's a million different ways to play it, right? Like we've all heard of the rats and the chads. We've also heard about the guys that get really technical. Smoke is one of my favorite, who uses like only in-game voices to kind of work with. So we have such a variety that, you can have the run, gun, and done type of event. And you can also have this type of event where it gets really technical. We don't make our events for people that are like brand new and just turned on the TV and we're like, oh, okay, I can be immediately engaged. It does take maybe more of the vet type of sense to know what's happening. But once you get it, it's there. And huge shout out, by the way, to all of our Evasion normal watchers that are in the chat right now, helping out, answering questions. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. kind of getting some other people some information that maybe we aren't quick enough to get to. So we have our next map coming up. This is Interchange. I created this a couple years ago. I love this map. I love this play mode. So we actually had it requested to come back again for this season. So here it is. I'm gonna let you guys take it away.
So Interchange being probably my favorite map, probably tied with Shoreline. Mall cops and robbers. One of the PMCs is a robber, the rest are mall cops. The mall cops are tasked with taking down the robber. The robber's goal is to shoplift at least 200k in found and raid goods. I'm going to explain this real quick because it's very easy to go into Interchange and pick up 200k's worth of, you know, of anything really. But the catch here is it has to be worth 200k to fence. Also, I think it's 300k for today, I believe.
Yep, we upped it. Yep,
it
we
is
heard
300K
that Fence
for
was
today.
greedy. Yep, he's
Fence
greedy
was greedy.
today.
He wants even more money now. So, as you guys know, if you've ever accidentally sold something valuable to Fence, you're going to get jack, you know, from it. So pretty hard, like harder than you'd think to get, you know, 300k's worth of stuff from Fence. And then you have to obviously extract with the stuff. Whoever can take down the robber gets a bonus point, or gets bonus points. But if the robber gets away with the 300k in goods and extracts, they will get the bonus points. PMCs will be sent their roles in a DM before the round starts. Basically, so people don't know off the bat who the robber is. Then the players have 60 seconds to separate before the raid is declared hot, and killing each other is allowed. So same as we had in the last raid, they will spawn in together, then separate. They'll have 60 seconds to get away from each other, and then it's dog eat dog and go. So with the starting loadout, they can have any loadout they want. They have to wear a blackjack backpack, 2 stims max, 2 grenades, no grenade launchers, MK18s, Reapers, Fleers, T7s, or run-throughs. And this is how the points breakdown works. Scav kill -1, or sorry, scav kills are 1 point. A PMC kill with no tag is 1 point. PMC kill plus a tag is 3 points. Killing Killa will net you 5 points if you want to risk it. I personally wouldn't. Then an extraction, you're going to get yourself 5 points with a bonus 10 points that I have forgotten. Sigma, could you remind me of what the bonus 10 points was for again? I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. So the mall cops, if you kill the robber, you get the 10 bonus points. If the robber gets away and he has that 300k in found and raid goods that he puts on Fence's table, he gets the 10, or she gets the 10 bonus points. So there's a lot of points up for grabs. You end up with a robber who's trying to be sneaky and get all of this loot together. And then you also have 3 killers. I mean, absolute killers, because they have no idea who the robber is. So they just have to kill everybody, you know, so they're on the hunt. And it becomes really interesting to see what strat they're going to go with. Is the robber going to go on the outside and check the caches? Is he going to try to go up to the tech stores? Chat usually comes up with a prediction on how they would typically run it. And then you have the mall cops who are used to running straight in the middle and killing everything, going, hey, wait a minute, if I was a robber, where would I go? So you kind of get this huge dynamic happening of people running all over the map, just trying to find somebody to kill. And a lot of times our robber gets away. That's the big kicker here, is our robber is rarely killed. So if he does get hunted and killed, or she, we don't know who's going to be it, this is going to be really exciting. There's going to be a lot of action. I mean, Interchange has been pretty full of action lately. I don't know if you guys have been running it. It's my favorite map, but
it's a mess.
Usually always hot.
It's a mess right now. This is gonna be like cooking up a nice bowl of pasta and just, you know, you just say fuck it and you throw it at the wall. That's what this is gonna be. That's how messy it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
I don't listen. You're never gonna catch me throwing pasta at the wall. Okay.
Marinara sauce all over everything, all over your hands, your face, your cats, your dogs, the tiles, the floor. It's gonna be bad.
Given Pep's closet door, I'm assuming maybe Pep would do that.
I'd consider it. Yeah.
Consider it. Yeah, one more shotgun scav.
That's all it takes sometimes, you know. Catch me on a wrong day, you know. We'll see what happens.
You know,
wait, so correct me if I'm
I'd
wrong,
consider
right? But
myself-
for this situation, sorry to interrupt, but with
You're
the
good.
blackjack bags that everyone's going to be needing, they need approximately, is it 7,000 rubles a slot, give or take?
Yeah, so the blackjack bag is about, what is it, 42 slots? So yeah, you're gonna maybe a little bit more than that, 7, 2, 3, somewhere around there. Yeah, so nobody's
do
used to selling things to fence. I don't sell things to fence that often. So a lot of these guys are going to be asking chat probably like, chat, how much is this worth? How much is that worth? So it'll be interesting. Chat's going to come
You
into
think
handy,
like,
right?
the veteran players that are playing here, and you think they know everything about the game, but then it comes down to what's a GM counter worth defense? No one knows that. Like, nobody knows.
Right, exactly.
I don't know.
We've seen some of these robbers, they get really gutsy and they decide to wait a little while, and then they're like, hey, I'm gonna go to Kiva. We've had them open up Killa's stash before. I think that our maximum, and the battle mods in chat will correct me if I'm wrong, I think that it was 597,000 is what somebody pulled out, and I think it might have been the blue
Jeez.
dude. Again, battle mods, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna hand it over to you guys. It looks like they're in.
Cheers.
Unreal. All right. Thor preemptively lubricating himself up, and everybody else just holds W towards the mall. We are in the run away from my competitors segment of the raid. They have 60 seconds to get away, and then the raid goes hot, and then everybody can shoot their hot loads at each other, and yeah,
There
chaos
you
can
go. I
ensue.
mean, with this many hot loads going, it just goes to show just how important pre-lubing is in this game mode, Twizzler. So I got to ask you right off the bat, though, right? Like, what would be your strat going in? As we all know, you are maybe top 3 EU Tarkov players, so maybe you can chime in on what your strategy would be here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop laughing,
I'd like
go
to
on.
apologize for Pep. I told him not to take any drugs before we started casting tonight, but I don't know what's running through his veins right now. But
Listen, it wasn't that much, okay? It was just a couple propitols. It's fine.
I would God, what would I even do? God, I don't even think I'd go into the mall. I think I'd go looting caches, and you could just so easily get so much crap into your blackjack during that. I want to point out here, Thor choosing to turn around, potentially going for stashes, actually.
Or is he lost again? Stay tuned.
Is he lost
Find
again?
out. We'll just have to wait and see. No, but seriously, he does seem to be going straight for the stashes here, which is
Yeah, straight for
definitely
the stashes.
an
Good
interesting
strat.
choice.
Okay, so does that mean? So is Thor our robber then for the moment? Because we haven't been told, but I don't know.
True. We're gonna need that information in a hot minute
Maybe
here.
not. Oh no.
Ace
Yeah,
taking
he's
the
done.
underground approach. I notice Ace is just stuck almost exclusively to the PKO6 in every raid. It doesn't matter if it's woods, it doesn't matter if it's interchange, whatever. The long range altercations, he just likes to get in there and click heads, Oh, Raccoonzel just riddling a hatchling. Rest in peace, buddy. Back to the stash in the sky for you. And that
World's
kill is secured.
tankiest hatchling, taking about probably a good 60,000-70,000 rubles worth of M995 to kill. You love to see it. You love to see your money just pissed away. But it is what it is.
And I just thought of a good prediction. We could see if will Thor take out his compass this raid.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Thor. You're just the butt of all the jokes right now. Okay, listen, he's gonna come back. Oh, Raccoonzel taking out a scav right there. Rest easy.
Another scav.
Pushing in.
British Oba up by the. Oh yeah, he's up by the Emercom skylight right now.
The Octagon of Truth moving into the pizza place.
Oh god. And I bet you Ace is probably not going. Well, do you know what? Ace is a mad bastard. He probably is going to go for the tech store here. If he went
hitting
right
that
to
tech
the other
light.
skylight, yeah, Ubba and Ace could have ran into each other there. Oh, is he choosing to go up on the air conditioner here? He might be.
Dirty
No,
spots.
he's dirty spots. Ubba might want to be careful here. He's kind of recklessly running around here. Looking for scavs down below,
Yes,
potentially
yes.
looking for kill here, maybe. He's thinking about it. I will say, killing Killa, it's not that hard if you're running M61s. If you are running M995, it can be the most frustrating thing in the world when you shoot him what seems like 10 times and he doesn't go down because of the low flesh damage of 995. And everybody here is pretty much running HKs with 995. If you had
Certain
anything with
waiting for a
M61 in it, it would be happy days. But Ace and Ubba getting so close to each other, potentially.
On the real, that might be a good prediction for this one. Is will there be an actual, you know, contestant v contestant altercation coming up soon?
Yeah,
I'm feeling it
here
in my jellies, in my plums.
Oh,
something's
Ace
gonna
has
go
seen him.
down.
Holy,
Throwing shots.
Shots
at Ubba.
are being traded.
Oh, pain. He's just holding W, doesn't care. The confidence. Meanwhile, British Over running away, trying to get away.
All right.
I do
This
the
man
same thing. It's
has
very dark,
zero
very hard to fight here.
fear. Just jumping
No.
in.
Oh, Ubba
This is-
holding a dirty angle here.
Yeah. We've got the battle of the nice
Bring around
angle
the
versus
rosies.
the major aggression here of that Ace. Even throwing
Ace
out the
just
voice
relying
lines,
on
that's when you
flicking.
know.
What was that in here?
I wonder, does Ace even like think it's another competitor? As they trade voice lines back and forth.
Just judging by how confident they both are, they seem indifferent regardless. Oh, here we go. A grenade going in from Ubba.
First nade.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh, goes
my
in for the
God,
spray.
No way.
Oh, Ubba
Jeez,
goes
that shots.
down!
How is he not dead?
That's
Headshot
way
for
better.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can
about
feel
that.
Ubba's disappointment right now.
Yeah.
A lot
Nice.
of
Yeah,
shots
keep
just
it.
went back and forth there, and I gotta say that really just looked so down to the wire. But Ace just locking it down in the end. That just could not have been more close.
Reese
Wow.
T versus Reese T. That is that's pain and suffering, that is. But you know, it happens. Unlucky.
Rest in
Thor
peace.
also getting taken out by a third party here, unfortunately, while that fight between Ubba and Ace was occurring. So it
Just
is down
happened to miss
to
that.
Ace and Rakunzel right now.
Indeed.
is
And
a,
just Ace is just sitting on a wad of gear right now. Plenty of backup
Yeah.
armor. 2 HKs. He's in a
Just
pretty good
chilling.
place right now. And it looks like Rakunzel once again is carrying over the play it cool, calm collected, move through, do what you gotta, and get out. And I mean, it's been working pretty well for us, so why not keep it going? And Interchange is one of those maps, right? You've got so many dark locations where you just can't see people in the back of stores. Lots of dirty angles and camping opportunities. So of all the maps, this is probably the most important one to like take your time and just check those corners because you don't know where people could be hiding.
Or below me.
Oh, they might run into each other right now. Rakunzel and Ace.
There you go.
If she peeks out here, it is
Yeah.
it could be anybody's game right now, to be honest with you.
Drop down. We fucking yellow.
It is scary peek. Oh my god, Ace is thinking
Here we
about
go.
dropping
She's
down
going
off
for the
that.
gentle peek. Rakunzel gets eyes. She goes for the spray. Ace backs off. He's okay for now, but he has just got the confidence. He's going to keep peeking that. He needs that info. He wants to figure out where that player and those shots are coming from. He's got a strong idea where it is. He's watching that entrance. Rakunzel's backed off though, but it looks like she's going to creep back out again. She may check between this small little window here just to
Are we
see
gonna
if
send
she
it
can
down
get
there
info.
now? What? I don't know.
I
what to
could
do.
just, I swear to
really
god,
wanna
if
send
Ace
this-
accidentally jumps over that fucking balcony,
Like it's, you know,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
we're sending-
I mean, if he
God,
secured the
This is a
kill
really
when he
good
did that,
idea.
I mean, you know,
Really
that would
good.
also be pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. But no, he seems to be
Also,
suddenly there's an air of caution. He may have like become cognizant that this is another high-level player that he's dealing with, and you know he can't just mess around the same way. He's pre-medded now. He's coming back for more. Rakunzel
Oh my
looking
God.
away
Literally
right
just
as that ace makes the peak. Oh my God, this is painful.
I gotta
This
say
is
that,
anyone's
Ace-
game.
But I don't think that's the
Ace
thing.
has been doing a fantastic
Doesn't
job
have
of
food on
holding
there,
a
so-
dick here. From both
And
ends.
scary.
He's really working both sides of a dick here, and it's unfortunate. Rakunzel seems to be stuck in the middle of a dick right now, and there's
Like
just
below me?
And it's true. How
You
you
know,
hold a
trying
dick
to-
is hugely like it can make all the difference in the world. You know, especially if you're
Yeah.
trying to avoid or capture hot loads. You know.
What?
yeah. I mean, sending hot loads from a dick here could be a good play. Sending them downrange, sending them into a dick can be hard here because of the you know, the angles involved. Coming out is much easier than going in, let's say.
This can be very true. Now that said, it does depend on the player. Oh, that ace being given away by some scavs right now.
Up to you if you want
You hate to see it. Takes him out with ease though. Hard fighting the scavs up here because of the signs. The scavs can shoot through them.
Takes a hit.
Jeez.
Crazy with
I thought
That's
he
an
died
arm
there for
gone.
a second.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's backing off. Oh, was it just a fracture?
This guy was on the gear, honestly.
I believe
Wait,
so.
how can they shoot through
Oh.
that? What?
And
Yeah,
there you
not
have it,
even-
just
not
as we were
even
talking
worth
about before, Twizzler, the ill-fated cracked
I've
scav.
never
They
seen that
just
happen.
don't
Wow,
miss.
that's crazy.
And these are the ones
They
you've got to
just
be
don't
careful
miss.
of. Yeah, even for a player as accurate as that
murder.
ace, this scav is giving him a run for his money.
I would potentially just stop even trying to fight this scout, but he's got a good flank on here. Dump
you
that
go.
mag into him to make sure.
Yeah.
Interesting
Locked it down.
fact about Rakunzel. Speaks English, Russian, and Hebrew.
Holy moly, trilingual.
Yeah, trilingual. I'm actually trilingual as well. I speak English, Irish, and shite. Those are the 3 languages I speak. I don't know about yourself.
Well,
Beth.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, I mean, my main language, my mother tongue is shite, so, you know, that makes me, I guess, trilingual as well, you know? You love to see it, you know? Learn
fair
something
play.
new every day.
20 minutes.
Oh my god. I hate seeing Ace doing that because so many times I've jumped onto that escalator. Is that
Come on,
killer?
Take those 5 points. Yoink.
Oh, that is
Killer.
killer.
Wow.
Killer taken out, just
I can take
hiding in the
fountain
corner
raids, right?
Yeah, you can.
like it was nothing. Just easy
Doesn't
lockdown.
even care. Like it was another
It is
scab.
amazing. Yeah, how much that ace is just, this is like his stomping grounds. Quite literally, he is just jumping around, stomping on those escalators. He doesn't care how much noise he makes, because he's confident he's going to win in these scenarios.
Rakunzel
Oh, here we go.
hitting such a fat flank here.
Yeah, this is,
Oh my god.
they may end up
Ace is
running
just so
circles around each other here.
nonchalantly as well, just running into a dick, just doesn't care.
Yeah, it just
Not a
fearless,
care in the
fearlessly
goddamn
running
world.
into a dick.
Yeah, no fear of a dick.
Even in like, you know, the potentiality of taking a really hot load like
this was
from
the
a
player
dick,
that I killed
he
down there,
just
right?
does
Yeah.
not care. He's just running straight in, just
Yeah.
no fear. And it's amazing to watch,
think-
you know. A lot of the times you
I
see
think the
sometimes people
confidence-
change up their playstyle, you know, amidst a competition scenario, but completely unfazed in this regard.
Yeah, there's definitely potential here that Ace is just expecting to take a hot load from a dick and like right to the face, but he'll just rely on his point firing and his game sense, I suppose, to carry his hot loads through and potentially kill his assailant, you know? Just relying on the
There you
flicks.
go.
There you go.
Huh.
And that is how it goes right now, as Ace and Rakunzel seem to put a lot of space between each other. Ooh, Ace moving back now. He actually just announced he heard Rakunzel shooting there. He is
Oh,
on
he's
the hunt.
moving in. And with his pace, it's not going to be long before he's there.
Oh, he goes, Sean.
Rakunzel in Mantis.
Obviously knows she's been
Medicating up.
compromised at this point.
Surely, surely. That ace just
Hitting
scanning the
the,
location.
Pre-lubrication.
Pretty sure that was Ghost.
It's not long before I think these two are going to go head to head, Twizzler. How do you feel about this?
I think it's like an eventuality at this point. I just think Ace is being so aggressive, looking, hunting, that he doesn't even care at this point. He just wants to kill.
Oh!
What?
I wish I had good
Somebody
guys.
camping underneath or above the Emercom skylight. Was that above or below?
And you can tell she got a
M62
fright from that one.
round.
No one expecting that.
Oh.
Out of nowhere.
Got it. I really wanted to
That
see a
is-
fight between Rakunzel and Ace there.
I think it's safe to say that we all wanted to see a fight go down there. Having them had go toe-to-toe briefly earlier on in the raid, for them to not, you know, meet again is just really disappointing.
I don't know if BTTV is enabled in BSG's chat, but I want everybody to type out Pepe hands for Raccoonzo
That is
right
a
now.
big
That is
Pepe hands indeed, or a
big
Sag,
Pepe hands.
you know.
Or Sag.
Either or.
Sag is also very good. Well, maybe we'll get to see Ace get some revenge for Raccoonzo. Definitely. Oh, and this just in, Raccoonzo hitting 54 points for that raid, killing 18 scabs, 2 PMCs, and grabbing 2 dog tags.
How does she find all these scabs? It's really every raid she's just hunting these scabs down.
This is the total. So counting
sorry.
the woods. Yeah. No.
I was thinking. I was like,
well, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Look,
Thank God. I was like, huh.
I don't know how many people know this. Pep and I, we may be a little bit new here, so if we make some faux pas, we apologize. We're trying our best here.
That Ace just clearing it out.
Huh.
He's just chilling. I wonder if he's gonna go even look for that fight.
That last player.
Definitely scratching his face there for a second as he was running straight into a wall.
Yeah, and a small desk pop too. Potentially giving away his position, you know. It will be interesting to see if he does run into this last person. Oh, desk pop's essential part of EFT. Are you really playing EFT if you're not just like popping off random shots? And better yet, ones that you don't even expect yourself, and damn, you've just shit yourself.
You just shit yourself. Shit all over everything. Hands, face. It's a shame.
Marinara on the walls.
Marinara sauce all over the walls. Spaghetti on the ceiling.
Oh,
killing
was that a player kill just now? Or that? No, that was just a scab. Okay.
Some scabs so we get some points as well.
I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to tell when he's not using a scope and just hitting a PK for all of these. But
Scab, right? Another player.
I was just thinking there, 4 of them loaded into the raid together.
How much time do we have about?
And it was
coming up on 50.
Oh my god, who died? Oh yeah, sorry. Thor died near the highway to a third party.
I don't know.
And there's been maybe 3 PMC kills with 3 of our players dying as well. So there's definitely like quite a few PMCs still left in the map. So he should still be erring on the side of caution here while he's running around. The raid is definitely not empty by any means at this point.
Less than 15 minutes remaining. He's chilling though with no one else, you know, no other competitors in the arena. He can more or less take his time for a bit here.
The thing is, though, he doesn't know. You know what I mean? He's not sure the fate.
This is very true. Yeah, he has not confirmed any of those kills, so he can't know for sure. But that being said, even if there were players, I'm not sure it would phase that Ace that much. Just by the way he runs around this map, he just does not care. Is he going to check the stash down here? No.
If Ace here is really trying to get the most out of this raid right now, I would kill all the scavs here at the power station, you know, hunt out any rats that might be hiding in corners here and there. And then I'd go straight into the mall and open Kiba and just let people come. Scavs, player scavs, TMCs, whatever, that are still around. Because people will always show up to Kiba when the alarm goes off. He's not taking the vehicle extractor, no. Looked like he was going for it for a second.
Power is on.
Yeah, I saw the alarms going off inside, or the what do you call them? The lights, the flashing lights in the you know that store you have to drop off the Comtax and the 6Bs. I forget the name of the store.
Oh,
not Avocado, is it? I don't think it's Avocado
as well.
I'm sure one of the individuals in chat will probably enlighten me on it. The name of the store. You think I'd know by now?
Where would I be?
Probably my most played map.
That Ace trying to get into his own head here and think about, or get out of his own head, I should say, trying to think about what other players, where they'd be going, what they'd be doing. He's just doing the math in his head right now and trying to make a move as best as he can on what he reckons to be going on and what's left of this raid. He's going back in.
I'd be careful if I was him here, because a lot of my fights on Interchange recently have been taking place in this office because of all the tech spawns in the back room, and because of the price of CPUs, everybody wants to loot the PCs in here. And before, this was like nobody ever came here. It was such a rare sight to run into people here. But looks like right now it might be empty, already looted. It is all, you know, we're about 15 minutes into the raid here, so
Yeah, 12 minutes
It has
left
already
now.
been ran
And yeah,
through.
as you're saying, that GPU craft in the hideout has just turned a lot of items that were originally not worth a whole lot. They've suddenly just skyrocketed in price. So definitely people are incentivized. Oh, that ace just getting some real verticality here. Did he just take a shot while he was doing it? This is careful, or this is dodgy. He needs to be careful right now.
This is a nutty angle, I believe, popularized by your boy Willers, the parkour king of EFT. I've never seen this one before,
Willers.
but this is crazy.
Just an amazing overall view of idea here. He might be able to actually find me a new wardrobe door while he's up there. He could spot it from a mile away. So if he could just, you know, pick one out for me, that'd be great.
You know, I see a lot of people in chat saying like, "Oh, that's a dirty spot," you know, blah blah blah. Like, man, you're gonna be so easily visible and exposed up there. You know what I mean? You might catch one person off guard, but you know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, as you say, everyone. Yeah.
Because that's what people said about the air conditioner outside of Techlight that people were sitting on top of. Now everybody knows it and everybody looks there, so the spot sucks now.
Also, as you and I know, as of recently, people have found ways to get back on the actual roof of the building. Now, that's definitely not a spot you want to be getting up to, but people have found a way, and we have run into it, getting shot from the skylights above. So, luckily, none of that going on in this raid, but it does happen.
Around the map.
I think
he's going on a little excursion.
I believe. I think they fixed it.
I hope so.
Because
Really?
I haven't seen
Okay.
anybody doing it. You cheeky little bastards. You go up on that roof, you're never going to find a red key card, a LEDX, or graphics card ever again, and your whole family's going to get Ligma. So,
damn, tell him.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And it's
think of your family.
It's the same case as well. Like people in chat, you know, if you're being a butthole in chat, you're not going to get a copy of EFT. You know, you can see your chat history. The mods can, so you better be, be a nice good boy in chat. Just smile.
Yeah, don't be.
Everybody
don't
should be
a
smiling
bollocks.
at each other. Don't be a bollocks. Don't be a bollocks or a butthole. And your family won't get Ligma, and you might win a trial key for Tarkov or a standard edition. So you know it's pretty good. Yeah.
Also no scavs. Kinda sus.
Kinda sus, says Ace. He's moving around the outskirts of the map. As he said earlier, he's going on an excursion. He just needs to investigate. He's trying to put together the pieces of what's left of this raid still. It's more or less turned into a bit of an investigation for the rest of this raid here. Less than 10 minutes left on the clock too, so he's got to keep that time in mind. He does have his modded hand though, who can keep him updated, so he shouldn't struggle to escape when he needs to.
I wonder why he hasn't gone back into the mall at this point. It seems like he's choosing to just go into the underground car park real quick instead of going into the upper levels, because a lot of verticality on interchange, a lot of dirty spots people can be in. Maybe he just doesn't want to risk the death at this point, you know? He wants to get those bonus points for extracting.
It's true, it's true.
But he's rolling on the river, such as you know, Proud Mary did back in her day. Whatever the fuck rolling on the river means.
Go down ramp, I guess. Yeah, we do that.
I could make some guesses, but I'm not sure I'd be allowed to say it on stream, so I'm just going to
All these competitors and
hold back on that one for now.
I have an idea of what you're getting at, and I'm sure most of chat does too. But we'll keep it quiet for the moment because this isn't our channel.
Honestly, Tweak, they probably don't, but let's let it ride. He's back in the store. Oh, runs into it! He's got himself a... Is this a PvP encounter? No.
Absolutely shits on him. That was a...
Ace
surely that was a player scav, right?
That is a PMC, and there's another one. He's throwing the grenade out. Here we go.
Does he have a broken arm?
Oh, just effortless.
God.
Effortless.
There's a squatting Kiba.
And another one, and he is shooting through that sheet. Another headshot.
Yeah, okay.
There is no stopping that ace. Chat, you are bearing witness to just a pro at work here. Just not a sweat. And you can see he's just back to talking like nothing happened. I think his heart rate might have actually went lower during that PvP encounter. Level 44 player.
Closes the door on the person inside just to grab the tags before he goes in to kill the last player. made him watch. Insane.
I want you to see
This
everything.
man's waiting.
This guy's point firing is on another level, man. This is
Really,
beautiful.
really, yeah, amazing
Let's just
headshots.
see
And
the
honestly, as I was saying, from the
wow.
very first raid, I noticed this guy was just his accuracy is something to
you
behold.
at?
It's very noticeable right away.
Aiming at
You
the
can see the
door.
laser, the blue laser, wandering around on the glass right there. This guy is holding his angle, but that ace can't quite seem to pick him out still. It's dark back there, and he's just trying to get
Has
that
to be
info.
aiming
He
at
might go
the
for maybe a
right.
grenade or something in here, just to see if he can hear some more movement. There you go. There's the grenade, trying to bait out a reaction. In a game like EFT, you know, it's not always about just getting kills with grenades, but it can often be used as a way to bait reactions and to hear and just make sure, you know, is it a scav in the, like in a location, or is it a player? I mean, obviously he knows it's a player in this case, but
What? Oh,
has he got the
Takes
info
off
he
the
needs
visor
from
just to
these
get
grenades?
can't tell.
Get a better look there.
Yeah. Get the Vaseline out of his eyes and just take a little look.
What?
He sees it. He is
Oh, yeah,
watching that
wait,
blue
where's this
laser.
guy?
Oh my!
Where?
Could there be some shenanigans going on here? What is happening right now?
Close, right? He has to be close.
Yeah,
right.
because the laser looks like it's pointing straight down on the floor, but
And there he goes.
there he goes. Wow.
Walk
There we
up,
go.
P.
Beautiful play. I
Beautiful.
love that.
Oh, now we definitely get
Hey,
the fuck out. Oh, yoink, a thermal.
Oh, a
Reaper
Reaper?
on the M1A.
Nice.
No wonder
Nice.
that guy had no
Oh.
intentions of leaving. He was
Actually,
packing
We got
some
11 SR, fuck.
juicy heat right there, but just so calculated. The grenade goes in, and he just goes in once again. Zero fear. Clicks the head. Job's done. Once he had an idea where that guy was, it was over. It was over.
Wait, actually,
Just want to give a quick shout out to Robin, who popularized that throw the grenade, sprint at them play. The first I saw of it was he did it on labs with an M67.
Actually, let's drop
Everybody started running away. He ran after them and just hosed the whole team down.
This is mine.
Absolutely beautiful to watch. And Ace just
Probably dropped like
flawlessly
15
pulling it
rounds
off, threw in the
along way, but
nade.
that's fine.
The guy turns his back on him. Ace runs in. If the guy decides not to turn his back on him, he
Grab
can
one of
probably
these
tank the
unfortunate
few rounds.
balls, 'cause why not?
And it seemed to just be a win-win for Ace no matter what there. Just fucking
Do we
perfectly
know
played,
how
honestly.
much? Do we know how much a Reaper is gonna catch you on the fleet? I mean, obviously he's a greedy guy, so you're not gonna get much, but you're still gonna secure quite a nice bit of juice, you know, for that.
All of this.
700-800k, I think. Last I checked, because I think
Even if I didn't
Fleers
kill
are
the robber
about.
and he survived, I think
I think
we're pretty
Fleers are
even in
between
kills,
like 4
in
and
points, 'cause
600k,
we
and then
got a lot of
Reapers
people
are
on
like
the
anywhere from like 800 to a
we got
mil,
lot
I
of fancy
think.
kills here.
I don't use
Wait, to
thermals
to,
at all,
to
but
fence?
Any loots? Oh, let's go.
oh, to fence. Oh, sorry.
fence.
Oh, God knows.
Yeah.
Probably about probably about 350. If I had to guess.
Oh,
maybe.
350. And there you
About
have it. He
350.
secured some extra juice on the way out.
Let's go.
He's locked it down. What a
Another raid
run!
lived.
What a run for that ace. Well played, my God.
Unreal.
Let's
GGs.
go, boys. Holy fuck.
I was
Big raid.
I was afraid we weren't going to get too much action there towards the end, but
23 HP, holy
Right.
shit. That's
Right.
one,
That was an
two,
experience.
three, four,
Oh,
kills
six
killing
PMCs
6
confirmed.
PMCs.
And then overall
What
14.
an
wow.
animal.
Shout out on the bro. Thank you.
This is I don't even know what to say about that. He just like they kept trying to come at him, and he was like, "Get out of my face! This is my house. You know, you
Yeah,
die now, and I'm gonna take your shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Go back to the your hideout, you bitch baby, and that's it. Off,
And it just goes to show you as
doesn't
well.
care.
Like with a map like Interchange, you know, like you can go around. He was investigating everywhere for so long, and then right up at the last minute, suddenly there's your 4-man squad just looting up. You know,
Yep.
it's just Interchange is like specific, like particularly, bad for that. You know, just a lot of late game raiders just hanging around right till the last minute, and you know he had no
personally-
issues taking them all out.
I can't recall Pep. Or sorry, I can recall the amount of times we've played Interchange together. We've been in that raid for like 30 minutes going, man, where the fuck is everybody? And then all of a sudden, 2 5-mans, and it's just all hell breaks loose out of nowhere because it just happens like that on Interchange for some reason. More so than any other map in the game.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. I feel like there's a lot of times where we end up, in a match with somebody and we realize that they said, well, we had somebody with us. We had to go mark every one of the tanks first, and then we came in, and it was like, oh
Mm.
my gosh, or they went to power after we had left power. Yeah, it becomes really chaotic towards the end. I actually thought that was maybe a scav that at first with the blackjack on that had found
Yeah.
Rakunzel's body or something, you know, and geared up, and no, ended up being a whole bunch of players. So that was really cool to watch, and Ace killed it.
The guy with the M1A with the
Why?
thermal, I'd almost put money on that being the guy that killed Rakunzel, but we just didn't see that there was a squad with them.
Yeah, that very
That's
well
possible.
could have been.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, guys,
Damn.
we have
Lucky.
3 maps down. We still have 2 to go. We did talk about some giveaways. Thank you, BSG, that gave us some standard accounts and some trial codes to give away. What we're going to do right now is we're going to give away a standard account. The mods know that they can pick out somebody in the chat that has been active and positive. Yes, they can pull your chat history and find out what you said before in the past. So make sure that you're, being on the up and up on that one. One thing we want to talk about before we head into a commercial break is our website. There is so much information to find out on our website. That is evasion.gg. And if you would like to follow us on Twitch, we would appreciate it. That's evasion_GG. So both of these are great resources to find out a bunch of info, maybe answers to questions that you have, all the above. And make sure you check out my fellow casters here, Tweak and Pep. They're both on Twitch. If you haven't seen them before, go follow them, go say hi. Really great guys, very knowledgeable about EFT. Even if they do joke around, I promise they know a lot about this game. All right, guys, this is the time where you're gonna go fill up your drink, go use the restroom, go grab more popcorn, whatever it is. You got about 3 minutes. Here's a commercial. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope that you got your snacks, your drink, use the restroom, the whole 9 yards. It gives you a little chance there to jump up. I know that Tweeka and Pep jumped up real quick. They've been giving us great commentary throughout the entire event today. So thanks again, guys, for joining us. I think chat overloaded the website. Just side note. So you guys be patient. I apologize. I appreciate it. That's really flattering that you guys are taking the time to go to the website. Just give it a moment and try again. I hope it works. I'm sorry. But we do have 2 maps left to go, and I do want to cover one thing. Thor was our robber. We saw him looting like crazy. Unfortunately, he was taken out by a third party. We did get word from the battle mods that the battle mods did give the 10 points to the third party. I don't think that they know that they got the 10 points, but either way, hats off to them. Yeah.
If anyone can find them, let them know. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them
Send
know.
the emails.
Unfortunately, they're going to get 5th place in the competition today, but it is what it is. At least we noted that. That's the important part there for him. But that ace is sitting at 86 points right now, which is crazy. Rapunzel is right behind him at 54, with British Abba at 42, and Thor has 39. One thing I want to point out is each of these maps is worth a lot of points. We have Shoreline and Reserve coming up. To put this in perspective, we've had people score up to 59 points on Reserve alone. So that map definitely carries a lot of weight. That will be the last map that we run. We do have Shoreline coming up, which again has a lot of points on it. So this is still anybody's game. It's always exciting to see these guys kind of jockey back and forth for position here. So let me ask you guys, you've looked over Shoreline and Reserve the other day when we were talking about these maps. Which one do you think that you said, if you had to pick between which one you'd run, which one would you end up choosing?
I'll let you go
Pep, I'll let
first
you
on this
take
one.
the,
Okay, all right.
No, I'll go first then. I'll go first. All right, go ahead then. Go on.
Okay, honestly, it's got to be Shoreline for me, just because Reserve is a nightmare map. I'm going to be real. That place terrifies me. There's too many windows. There's too many buildings. There's just so many places where it can just be ended just like that, right? And obviously you've got the big golf ball overlooking everything too. Like, it's just, for me, my knowledge on that map is, I feel, still not as good as it could be. And not to mention the whole underground area as well. Like, there's just a lot of locations that to be perfectly honest, just scare me. So I'm gonna go with Shoreline.
I agree. I agree with you. I would pick Shoreline. What about you, Tweak?
Oh, Shoreline. As far as Reserve goes, we were talking about this the other day. Reserve is super fun if you're playing in a duo or like a trio. Even like big teams can do really well together on Reserve because they can all split up and do whatever. But as a solo player, God, it's a nightmare. But Shoreline, absolutely, for sure. And I'm excited to see Shoreline play out because, I mean, they all have to go to the resort in some capacity. So that means we might finally get some of our contestants fighting against each other. And I think it's also important to let everybody know that, like, just because Ace has 86 points right now, like, Thor could still win. Ubba could still win. Rapunzel isn't even that far behind. There's a lot of points up for grabs in these maps, and it's still anybody's game. Ace could get one tapped off the bat this raid, and he could lose. But
we don't want to jinx them. No
knock on wood.
jinx.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You gotta stop
caster
this
curse.
crack, Twizzler. The broken
My bad.
legs, the headshots. Come on, bro.
Look,
Chill.
Yeah. Well, let's, we're talking about Shoreline. Let's go ahead and bring up the rules. We're going to hand this over to Pep to let us know what's going to happen on Shoreline.
All right, so this is a group raid where each PMC is tasked with placing recon items in specific places and collecting bonus items. PMCs will have 60 seconds to separate before the raid and is declared hot, and killing each other is allowed. Starting loadout, anything they want, bar the usual, once again, grenade launchers, Mark 18s, repowers, flares, tier 7s, or T7s, etc., and no run-throughs. So they'll have 3 flash drives, 2 Wi-Fi cameras, 2 stims max, and 2 grenades max. So yeah, the locations they have to place these: West Wing roof, for a camera. East Wing roof, also a camera. And then for West and East Wing, you've also got flash drives that need to be placed too. And finally, a location in admin as well that needs to be planted a flash drive in. So there you have it. And then same breakdown as before with the points as far as scav kills, PMC kills, both 1 point. PMC kill with the confirmed killed and the tag, that's 3 points. Placed item, 3 points. Bonus item, 1 point. Sanitar, 5 points. And the extraction, 5 points.
Yep. Like we said, there was a lot of points to be had here. Something exciting that has been happening is obviously they need to go up to the roof. There's a lot of action, as Tweak was pointing out, at the resort that's happening. But the rooftop fights have been absolutely intense. And I'm looking forward to seeing if we have another situation like we did the other day where we had 3 of our PMCs fighting across the roofs. It was definitely clip worthy. Yeah, it's going to be in our highlight video. That was really cool to see. So it sounds like our PMCs are going to be starting to spawn in here. And again, 60 seconds to separate. You'll hear their battle mods. Quick shout out to the battle mods. Let's get a lot of love in chat for our battle mods. They volunteer their time week in and week out to be with our contestants. They're in the background. They're in the same voice channel. They're letting them know, like, hey, you have one more camera you have to place, or make sure that you don't forget your flash drive that needs to go into the East Wing. These battle mods, if it was not for them tracking the points, tracking the time, tracking these items, we would not be able to run these events. It's the battle mods that are in the background that rarely get any attention that make this entire thing come together. So thank you, battle mods. We love you. We just want to make sure that we give them some shout outs. Yeah. Thank you.
They're legends and they're sexy and they do a lot of work that often goes unthanked sometimes. Give them all the juice.
GG.
right.
GG. Also, I just want to point out, I don't know about you guys, but the chaotic energy within my soul really wants Sanitar to pop up in the middle of the resort and just mess shit up for everybody. I'm sorry, but I'm dying for it to go down.
The classic.
In fact, I think that could be
running laps.
I think that could be a good prediction right there as well, potentially. Whether we'll get a Sanitar to show face or not.
Yeah, I like it. I wonder, chat, Sanitar gonna jump in and ruin this? That would be, I don't know. It's always exciting when he comes around, so we'll have to see. And who's gonna push him? If you have all of your items and you hear Sanitar there, do you run the other direction and say, I'm not even gonna mess with this? Let me at least go try to get some points really quick first by placing these items, because those items are worth a lot. I don't push
Ace
it.
does.
I wouldn't push it.
Ace pushes him.
Yeah, without breaking a sweat. Apparently,
I run
just...
away. No, yeah.
Yeah, Ace definitely will run straight in there. So guys, to make sure that you vote in the poll that just got put in chat, is Sanitar going to be showing up to the party or is he not? Oh my gosh.
I see a lot of wishful thinkers like myself in here.
Let me see. I gotta go vote in this poll. I'm gonna say yes.
We're all about that.
Yes, so far. Huh.
Look at that.
Okay. There are quite a few sadists in the chat. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Fellow sadists.
They're Tarkov players, Tweak. What do you mean? It goes hand in hand. This is the way of the road.
That's right.
You're either a sadist or a masochist if you play this game. It's just how she goes.
All right. Well, it looks like they're spawning in, gentlemen. So what I'm going to do is hand it over to you. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you, Sigma.
All right.
Here we go,
we
mate.
are by the famous red fence. Often hated by many people that want to get straight to the resort. I, however, think it's a pretty good spawn, SJ6, and you can get there pretty damn fast.
Thanks, Potato. Appreciate that, dude.
Yeah. There's arguably worse places, I suppose.
All right, chat.
What do you
Mission
reckon in here, Pep?
accomplished. We shoved everyone
After
off
they've they've split up, I see Raccoon's already hitting a stash.
Operation 1.
Okay.
Just getting straight into it. We've got two chonky helmets in the field as well. Both Raccoonzel and Thor, though, opting for the being able to actually see. So, I respect these both of these player decisions. But as for what's going to go down, I think what you said earlier. I mean, hopefully we'll see some stuff go down at the resort. I'm looking for some some nice dirty PvP
run
up
one of
there
these
between
while
all
we're,
these players, you know.
approaching.
I hope Rakunzel and Ace
Tricky thing
get
we don't
to
wanna do
meet
is
again
die
in the
to
battlefield, and we get to
Santark,
see
yeah,
a more
just
definitive battle go down, you know.
Yeah, we were absolutely robbed last raid, unfortunately.
So robbed.
I have a feeling this raid we're gonna get some competitor on competitor action here because they're all
No, it's
pretty
all good. When I
split,
come out,
but
I'll
they're
invite
all
them,
about to
don't
be
worry.
converging in a the one location. They do have to go to the resort at some point or another. It's not like
Oh,
Woods
that's
where
right.
it's
Oh, shit.
3 separate
Am I okay
locations
here?
on 3 very different
Running
parts of the
slide?
map. This is a pretty centralized area, so I'd be pretty disappointed if we didn't see anybody run into each other.
Okay.
I would be very surprised if no one runs into each other. Very surprised indeed, but you never know.
In an absolutely shocking, unbelievable turn of events, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Ace is the first to the resort. Just holding
What
W.
I don't believe it. Yeah, shocking. It's shocking.
Absolutely shocking.
There you have it. He's in the gates. He's going in. There you have it. The raid is now
Is Sanitar
officially
gonna be
hot.
here?
Kills are
Raid's
allowed
hot.
to happen between the players. So this is it. It's about to get juicy up in here.
Okay, so
get
who is?
juicy. Ace
Oh
just
my God, yeah.
going straight for the objectives. He just wants to get it done and get out. This is actually a really great move. He's just choosing to just go to the most dangerous place first, get it done, and then boogie. And that's it.
There you go. Like I think, as you were saying, you know, a number of people here, the rest of the competitors have decided, you know what, we'll let the raid breathe a little bit, give it some time, and then we'll move in and lock down that objective. But in this case, Ace just his pure aggression is just already just paying off right off the bat. Because there you go, objective's done. He's literally just flying off the building,
minus 10% damage,
and he's yeah, probably gonna make his way to drop his next couple of objectives in the West Wing.
Okay.
Yeah, get another
And here we
computer
go.
on the go.
Ubba
coming
arriving
up the hill.
at helipad. I'm feeling it, Twizzler. I feel it in my plums, brother. It's definitely going down this raid. Ubba
if he runs
not displaying
West
too much
Wing.
confidence here.
Oh, thank God he's going to East Wing first, because if he ran to
going
West,
to
he's
East Wing.
dead to Ace here, 100%. Clearing the windows, running in, Ace pre-lubing. He's already planted a flash drive. He's already got his first camera down. Meanwhile, Thor and Rakunzel just chilling, just vibing away.
Chill, playing it safe.
brother,
Yeah,
man.
checking some places outside first, and then eventually they'll make their way in. And hey, they've got the time. You know, they've got the time. So
real quick.
Ubba, I think he might be going into
water.
Sanitar's room here, just clearing his angles first before he goes in to
there's
plant
a
his
PC
flash
in
drive. Yeah,
Sanitar's.
that is what he's doing. Fair play.
It's not my preferred PC, but let's do it.
Okay,
Flash
so
drive in. While we're
Thor
here, chat,
over
you
by
never know.
for another
Little
piece of
Red
little
X action, no?
Tarkov knowledge for you guys. For those of you that don't know, before Shoreline was expanded, where Thor is
Cool.
right now, was an extract. That all used to just be
The
walled
roof,
off, and
the
none of this
roof.
area existed.
The roof is on fire.
I know you could see the resort, but you couldn't go there.
You could see it, but you couldn't get in. Much like teenagers trying to get into a nightclub, as Thor
Rakunzel.
absolutely destroys a player.
Yeah, just easy mode. Took it out, but there you go. Both arms gone. She needs to get out of there. Taken straight to a bush here to fix the arms. Pretty dangerous strategy, you know. In the game of Tarkov, like, it has become a rule embedded, is that there's always one more. But you know what? She's decided, I need to get these arms fixed right away. But still, great kill. Great kill.
Oh, as Ace and Bubba are basically above and below each other right now, as Bubba drops his camera.
It's gonna go down, and I'm excited
it's
for
gonna
it.
go to Pound Town. Let's
I'm
go.
so worried about shootable in
Ace,
heaven.
he's
people,
about to
'cause I was
open
getting
the
shot
same
at from
computer
these,
that
the
Ubba
other day.
used, and he's gonna realize there's a flash drive in there.
He's gonna
gonna
see it
know
in
there's
there.
Another
I know where the
competitor.
stashes are.
Yeah, he's clocked
there it
it.
is.
Stash runners come running around these parts.
It's
Oh,
on
shit,
the
man.
hunt.
Maybe.
The hunt.
Oh, this
pick up a
Ace
couple
now
of
has this particular bit of juicy intel on his side. He knows that someone is here with him, and however,
Drops.
Ubba may not yet be cognizant of that. So this is really interesting.
Swapping out the Reese T for the exfil with the Comtac so he can hear people much better that are closer to him.
Interesting.
Ubba hasn't done this. He's still just running around on the roof. Seems to know there's somebody around as he just throws on the GSSHs for a second just to listen out. He definitely knows there's somebody near him. You can hear people running below you, but it's hard to like figure out where they are, you know? Says, yeah, might be roof.
And interesting that they
inkling.
Yeah, interesting that they opted for these nice thick helmets to ensure that they're arrive, you know, and then hot swap whenever they feel the need to both hear and see a little better.
Here we go.
This is
They're about to run
it.
into each other. Oba needs to turn his laser off. It's going to get him caught. Ace and Oba.
The spray preemptively going into the wall, and now it's on. They both have clocked each other. Oba catching gets destroyed by Ace.
Damn. Ace just not even phased, just right in the face. Off he goes.
Just straight into that face.
How?
Unlucky Oba.
Unfortunate.
I don't have a scope.
Even Oba is taken aback by just the immediacy of the ending to that battle just now. That was just destruction, for lack of a better word. That was, yeah. And the thing is, Oba was trying to, you could see him moving down below through that small gap in the stairs, and maybe he was focusing on that a little bit too much, and Ace just went in, got to business, locked it down.
I feel like I can say at this point that Ace, I think he's just having a day where he's just feeling himself right now. He's just, you know what I mean? He's just on it today. Like,
he really is.
When I know myself, I don't play that great all the time, but on the days where I am feeling good, you know, and you're just hitting your shots all day, you're just cracked, you're on it, you're feeling great. I think Ace is just hitting that energy right now, and he's just got the momentum.
That's it, the momentum. To add to that, it's the confidence. And once you have that confidence on your side and you believe that you are just on top of each interaction, it can have such a huge like factor on the outcome of those fights, you know? Like, confidence is one of the biggest aspects of PvP in this game.
Yeah. Also,
Thor making his way just outside.
Hitting the safes in the estate houses. I just saw her pick up a diary. So, if you may remember from the rule list, there's actually bonus points for finding SSDs, diaries, and flash drives. And I just saw her put a diary and a flash drive into her docs case there.
Very nice.
So just trying to keep track of everything here. This is hard. How do people do this casting thing for a living? I'd lose my mind. This is so hard to keep track of everything that's happening. My God.
Right, it is quite difficult. But I have to say, I'm loving the I'm just loving the dichotomy of that Ace and Raccoonzel, and just how completely differently they're playing, but still just very, like, both equally relevant play styles, you know? The slow, calculated, methodical versus just the straight up like aggression and just aggression basically in every sense of the word, just going after it.
Nothing wrong or nothing about either play style should be, you know, what you do yourself. You should always try and play the way you enjoy playing the game. Stop calling each other chads and rats. Play the game like you like, you know, and just you know, everybody's play styles are completely valid. As Thor.
That said, if you're a hatchling, I don't like you. Moving on, Thor is entering admin. He's hearing a player, AS Val in hand. Nice to see a different weapon other than the HK. Locking in a few shots, you can see blood on the door. He's got the hit. Popping the meds. He's run into that Ace
and Thor.
It's a 1v1, and they have both traded some nice shots just now. That was a interesting little interaction. They're both feeling pretty confident and are making moves on each other.
Yeah, Thor hitting the green stem as Ace running around on the outside trying to keep track. He looks like he's looking towards the fence there to try and make sure it's not a squad he's running into here.
Thor is just locking down the points, but could he also be potentially seeking?
Oh, here we go.
Oh no. The Ace has come. No!
Thor goes down.
Unlucky. I have to say, Thor, very brave to make the push out that door, hearing Ace already firing. He still went for that, but sadly, it just didn't pay off. Ace did not stop shooting and just connected with Thor's face.
Holy fuck.
Just like
Yeah,
that.
I
Ace
gotta-
says that's huge. He knows he's done good
Anyone
just
watching
now.
main stage, did I hit him? Ace is
I'm
amazing.
not trying to add insult to injury here by any means, but I've got to question the use of the Val. I know even close range, you know, it's still a really good gun, but it's just... I feel like there's so many other guns these days that just outperform the Val. I don't know how you feel about it, Pep,
This
but...
is true.
Or sorry,
No,
VSS.
you're no, I
specifically
agree
using
to
the-
some extent. I have to say I do respect regardless actually mixing it up, as I was just saying earlier. And like in that first altercation they had, you know, he did land a couple of shots, and sometimes, you know, getting a few VSS shots in a chest like that is like a really nice start to your fight. But yeah, ultimately Ace is just using that HK, just, you know, dominating with that thing, and it is just, it's probably it's got to be the best weapon in the game, really, isn't it? It's just so versatile.
Yeah.
Such high ergo, such low recoil. It's just, it's the whole package. The 60 round magazines. Yeah, and then to add to that as well, Thor making the interesting decision to move upstairs. You know, he wanted to lock down those objective points. Now, as I was thinking, it was possible, you know, maybe he was trying to get some intel, you know, perhaps confirm that a player's already been there, you know. There could be an element to that, but really it just looked like he wanted to secure those points in the middle of a fight. We see Ace has just found himself a SAS drive there, so...
He might want to eat something. He's on 0 energy, but there you go.
Yeah,
He's got himself a little snackaroony. Picks up some bonus.
That's why,
points with the
kids,
SAS drive.
if you do lots of drugs, be sure to stay hydrated and fed in order to not die.
Give me some bonus items, boys.
I actually forgot that like looting filing cabinets here would be the play to get SAS drives and all that other stuff. I feel like I wouldn't have even thought of this. Now, if I was in the competition, I'd probably have planned this out beforehand, but in the moment, I wouldn't have thought of this. But just looking to pick up some extra points as he just holds down admin. I feel like Ace got here, killed, you know, 2 of his competitors, has probably realized at this point that, you know, Rakunzel probably hasn't been to the resort yet, so he could just chill here. And if he can stop her from planting her items, he will absolutely run away with the points from this map for sure.
This is true, and this is true, but it's also just as likely possible that as Raccoon's arriving, depending how late she leaves it, that Ace could start moving out to try find other people around the map and do a bit of an investigation, much like the interchange situation. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Naturally, though, as you say, it would be a bit of a smarter move to hang around, especially knowing that he's locked down one of the player kills now, or 2, I should say.
She's been really good for hitting these caches. Somebody got there before she did. Bummer. There is a chance that she runs into Sanitary here. He's not at the resort, so there's a chance he's he's sitting down here by the pier. I would choose not to even bother fighting him at the pier. He's a nightmare. It's the bushes.
It is a really harmful location.
It's a disaster. I wouldn't even risk it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how good you
and
are.
just as soon as you this is it. As soon as you get on that road, you're in range of some of these guys. That said, Rakunzel is taking the low ground here to sneak into the location. Ace still just flying around. He's going to check some computers here.
Just chilling. Ace is vibing right now. I feel like Ace just feels
vibing.
like king of the castle. You know, he's just
he's got to be feeling good.
He's just listening to Don't Stop Me Now and repeat, just fucking vibing, just going through the map, grabbing whatever he wants, killing whatever gets in his way. I'd like to point out that Rakunzel is using the Cobra with the little little eye shield thing on it.
Interesting
I love
choice
this
in
optic.
for sure.
And I see a lot more people using them now, and it's good to see. This site used to get a lot of shit. I think it's really good. The extra ergo is always nice.
No,
as
it's
well.
so
She
true.
puts down a scab, I believe.
Yeah, it's definitely gained a lot of prominence in recent times, and yeah, it seems to be that, you know, she's been using it for more or less every round, right? Bar the couple of voodoo rounds as well.
Oh, that's got to be a bit disappointing. She makes her way all the way down here just to hit the safes, only to find that they have already been schlupped up.
The juice has been set loose.
Set loose, but still has all these filing cabinets. She's really playing to the Sorry, I'm having an aneurysm. Playing to the the SSDs, the diaries, and the flash drives. I respect
Right,
it. Ace
just
has actually left
thorough
the resort.
looting. Yeah, there
He's
you
left
have
his
it.
castle.
Just
Gonna
as
hit the filing
we had
cabinets
talked
here
about.
as well. Okay.
Yeah, just as we talked about, would he leave to potentially just investigate outside the map? And this could go both ways, you know. Perhaps he will find Raccoonzel out here, but just as likely Raccoonzel could start heading in soon and decide it's time. There's 15 minutes on the clock. Like now, you know, when is it time to move in there and start locking down some objectives?
Yeah, I'd definitely start getting up there now if I was her. I would, because I mean, like, God, what if you run into scabs? What if you run into other players? You can be really delayed. Like running into even like one player or even a duo, or God forbid a squad could delay you by, you know, 5 or 10 minutes depending on how they play it. You know, if they decide to play it slowly, you're kind of forced into, you know, either pushing them and risking dying at this point in the competition's probably not worth it. So you have to play around the people you run into. Unless you're ace, and then you just one-tap everything you walk into and you just do whatever the fuck you want. But,
right. But I also feel like it's worth mentioning for anyone who may have missed, you know, the initial rules being mentioned. There are objective items that need to be placed in all 3 sections of the resort: the admin, the west wing, and the east wing. So that's why we're kind of discussing whether or not they'll come into contact, because Ace, I believe, has already done all his objectives, correct? And Raccoonzel hasn't placed any of them yet. So she needs to go in there at some point soon, where areas Ace does not. So right now, it's really just anyone's guess whether they come into contact.
I gotta say, I absolutely love her strategy for this. Like, this is great. Like, it's a completely different playstyle to what everybody else has done so far. And we've seen this from her on Woods, and to some degree on Interchange as well. And it's been working, but I'm kind of worried they're going to run into each other here. They're getting pretty damn close.
Yeah,
they're on the same side of the wall as each other. Looks like Raccoons is trying to go to, I'm assuming, more stashes at this point before she goes to the resort, and then maybe hoping the rock passage is open.
Or alternatively, just avoiding landmarks.
You know? Yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, be like backseat Andy in chat, but I probably would have hit resort before pushing over to the road to custom side, because you're gonna have to come this way anyway to get to your extract unless rock passage is open. But she couldn't know that now. You know, you're taking a risk by doing all this, looping back to the resort, and then having to come all the way back out here, you know?
But, you know, as she's shown in previous raids, it's just take the time, be thorough, you know? She still has time. Not a lot of it, but, you know, so far,
I mean, Ace,
pretty good.
He's going to come down to the gas station here and get basically no points. All the scabs are dead, the filing cabinets, the safes, everything's been hit at this point. Actually, I just realized this. The safe in Burning gas station hasn't been hit yet. Unless some cheeky boy got in there before Raccoonzel showed up, but she didn't check it either. And he's opting to not jump in there either. Oh. So, everybody vote on the poll in chat. Best place to find a flash drive. Appears to be
overwhelmingly so the filing cabinet.
I have found computers to be pretty damn consistent, but I mean, everybody's got different strats for finding them, you know? But yeah,
and I gotta say, you know, shout-outs duffel bags. Like, for me, this wipe, I don't know what it is, but, like, I always check duffel bags now. There's whatever about flash drives, but, like, just getting, like, lions, you know, some really high-value items can just pop out of them. So they can really be worth checking sometimes. But, yeah, in this case, I'd probably agree with filing cabinet.
I've had this conversation with Kings. He says everybody who plays Shoreline is a dumbass. And the reason for this is nobody ever checks like the 25 duffel bags that are just scattered around. And he goes there, he doesn't care if all the LED-X rooms, the graphics cards rooms have been hit. He'll still make over 1 million rubles a raid just by hitting every single one of those duffel bags.
Yeah, you hit all of those and, you know, you've got good odds on at least getting one, you know, pretty high value item in one of them, right? So And same with jackets. Like jackets are another, you know, very underestimated place to
Always
search for
loot
things, you know?
jackets.
Yeah,
Jackets.
yeah. I've been trying to, you know, do it a bit more these days because, yeah, you can just get crazy high value items in them sometimes.
If I have a day where I just feel like playing customs all day and I go to dorms, I still hit every single jacket in 3-story and 2-story. And then it almost feels like every second or third raid, I might get a key that's worth, you know, a couple 100k. And it's a 1-slot item. It's absolutely worth it to check jackets. You never know what you're going to get. I wonder what Ace is thinking here. He's moving towards the weather station, it looks like. And Rakunzel is... Oh, she's above him right now, is she? Where? Oh, she's on the opposite side of the weather station to him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace is just coming up to where she just left. I think she's looking to hit maybe another...
Oh my.
Yeah, going for another cache here. She's been really good at committing to this cache play. And this hasn't been checked either. She could get another diary here, but she's going to get screwed by a redot, unfortunately. Well,
Would be usually a relatively nice find, you know, if it wasn't a competition in question, but yeah, just not what she's looking for right now.
Not what she's looking for.
Okay.
She needs to really think about just getting to the resort like right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she's left it this late.
How long do we need to
Yeah,
extract? Like,
but that said, will that ensure, you know, the least resistance in her path, leaving it this late so she can just place everything and just get out of there nice and smooth, you know?
Rakunzel takes out a player at the power station?
It wasn't Uba and it wasn't Thor, I don't think, because there's no way they were at resort first and then like here first.
So
and then we're at resort,
Rakunzel behind on points, but it seems like at the moment she is attempting to cut off points from Ace.
An uncommon spot to get it.
So if she gets up to the resort, plants all her objectives and gets out, there's a really good chance here that she just might end up getting like really like closing the gap with her and Ace, I suppose.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what's been so interesting. Just two completely opposite play styles in effect. And
yeah. She finds a dog tag and just tries it, but no points for that because she didn't get the kill, I believe.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Extraction 5 points, right? Oh.
Correct.
Yeah, still 20 points to gain from objectives alone.
Oh, she takes a shot from potentially this guy's teammate. This is what I was talking about earlier. If she leaves it too late and she gets caught in a fight now,
8 minutes.
she might not be able to get all her objectives down.
Grenades out. 8 minutes left on the clock. Is that Ace making a return toward her direction right now?
He is, I think. I heard him say, is that more fighting up at the resort?
She has thrown a grenade, so a nice loud signal has been let off. The dinner bell has been rung. But he doesn't seem to be making his way there yet.
7.5 minutes.
He's not. He's chilling.
Yeah,
Rakunzel
I think he's just pretty confident with the
armor.
objectives out of the way.
Dropping her armor to grab the actually put on the redot that she found, and if I was her, I'd just takes him out. There goes another player.
Out.
Is it worth going pure again?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear. I don't know if it's the suppressed person that shot it earlier. It could be a 3-man. Well, that's 2 of them dead anyway.
That was a pretty clean kill just now. But yeah, it's
beautiful stuff.
Almost 7 minutes left. She really does need to start moving here if she wants to like get all this stuff and extract. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous over here about this.
This player
kill,
is
though.
in fact not suppressed. This isn't the person that shot at you, Rakunzel.
Oh no. There's another. There's always one more, Twizzler. There's always one more.
She just has to run at this point and just say fuck that player. She got the tag from the 2 players, and it is time to
I think
just
that's more or
go
less.
and, yeah, here she goes.
Yeah.
I
She is
feel
aware
like,
of what she needs to do now.
She's going to have time to plant everything she needs. Whether or not rock passage is open here might make this pretty damn close. You can.
I mean, if we break it down,
the-
how long from where she is right now? How long do you think it would take her to do just a nice round trip and secure all the objectives and out again? How much time do you think she's going to have left to extract? This is provided she doesn't run into anything to try and kill her in the
Yeah.
meantime, by the way.
Provided she doesn't run into anything, she can do the 2 roofs, do the 3 computers in probably less than 2 minutes, I would say.
Yeah,
the main thing
she's
I'm
really
worried about
going.
is running into other people is the main thing. I'm not worried about her,
Of course,
you know.
yeah.
Like the time for planting the objectives and the timing to get to the extract, it doesn't actually take that long to run to road to customs, but it is, you know, of course, running into other players and player scavs that can slow you down.
And just so people are aware, extraction, you know, it is important that you get that, because that is another 5 points right there. And Raccoonzel needs all the points that she can get in order to get back in. There's, yeah, some resistance, but luckily just a couple scavs. She's not having too much trouble, but yeah, she really needs to get moving here.
No, actually, no, it couldn't be.
Nice, 3 scavs, another 3 points. I'm assuming she's gonna go to Sanitar's room and drop the flash drive in, same as everyone else.
Oh, another
4
scav.
scavs.
Wow, okay.
This is great. 4
Those
free
late
points.
scav spawns.
Oh, she's probably gonna hit the computer room at the end of the hallway here, and then straight up to the roof, drop the camera down the stairwell, maybe through admin, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what path she's gonna take here.
This is pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really starting to question. You know, can she get this all locked down in time?
Oh, as she looks
Yeah.
at, I'm not sure.
Oh, the
is
corpse.
that Ubba's dead body? That's Ubba's dead
Yeah,
body,
I believe that is Ubba right there. Yeah, that is Ubba.
And there it goes.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
guys,
The
make
poll
sure
is
you
now
vote
up.
on the poll. Will she make it out?
I want to
It's
believe.
almost a dead 50-50.
I want to believe, Twizzler. You know.
Yeah, I think she will. I think she's gonna make it.
Yeah, 4
As we hear her
minutes,
battle mod.
10 seconds.
Yeah, battle mod telling her where she needs to drop the camera, and just to be sure she puts it in the right spot. She drops it with the rest of the camera collection up there. Some confused player scav is gonna find those and wonder what's been going on. But
A lot of player kills this raid and not too many scavs.
yeah,
She goes straight over to admin.
4 minutes left.
She's just been
God.
told how much time she has left. Not seeming too phased by it either. I'm kind of surprised.
Power
Just
once more, and then we
but
just-
concentration mode.
If she Oh, so this just I'm being told in my ear that the gum that she is chewing currently is her almost her safety blanket, which she used in the semi-finals to keep herself nice and calm. So I don't know if that's like 5 gum or what brand she uses. Maybe she'll tell us afterwards. If anyone's curious, anyone knows.
Sponsor
'cause I would like
pending.
some of
Maybe
this
we'll
gum.
tell you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sponsor pending. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
But God, a lot of scavs. She's running into so many. Once again, just clearing them all out, no problem. Hitting that computer.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is a computer I kind of forgot about right here. There you go.
Oh, and she gets another flash drive. Even more bonus points for Rakunzel.
Yeah.
All she needs to do
2
now is
minutes
just drop the
40
camera
left.
out. Oh, you should run outside and go up the stairwell. Now she's got to go all the way around, run all the way across the rooftop.
Actually, do I risk it? I don't know if I risk it.
Yeah, this is she can check here too if rock passage is open. If rock passage is open, everything is fine. If it's road to customs, it's gonna be close. Ace still hasn't left the raid just yet.
Right, we
Okay,
can
he
see
just said
he's
he's
just
gonna get out
posting
now, so-
outside. Yeah, he did hold on though in the
Yeah.
hopes either maybe he'd see some scabs to lock down some extra points, or maybe catch the last competitor on the way out. But no sign. She's still at the resort. She needs to get out of here. 2 minutes
She has
left on
2
the
minutes.
clock.
GG's indeed.
She can make it, but seems to just be going straight for rock passage. Just
I'm sorry,
crossing
not
her
looking at
fingers that
chat,
it's open. I didn't see her check it, but
Right, that is-
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, this is a very much
Oh
do
my
or die
God.
situation right here as to whether that green smoke is going to be there. Another scav
Another
on the way
scav.
out.
She has played this flawlessly, other than the time management at this point, I would say. She must know that it's open. She must have spotted it when she was running through the resort. You can see it from, there's quite a few places in the resort where you can see the green smoke.
God. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She
is it
knows
open?
that this is it. It has to be there.
You know what? Even if she doesn't get the couple of points here,
No, I'm just blind. No.
Oh no.
It is what it is.
It's
No
not
smoke.
there.
Unfortunate, but okay. Yeah,
That is 5 points gone. Unfortunate, but that's
sucks.
okay, she says. She's still locked down a lot of points, but she's gonna lose that extra 5 for getting out of there. Super unfortunate. And yeah, sad to see
She's
that just,
done-
the time management
Forest.
was not as on point as it could be.
Yeah, there it
Avert
goes.
your eyes, children!
The,
You don't
the
wanna
quickest
see this.
extract and escape from Tarkov. Do you know what? She still played it really well. Sucks she didn't get the extract. But hitting the caches, the safes, the filing cabinets, all the scavs she killed, she took all the scav kills from Ace, basically. She was just ahead of him on his pathing. All the scavs at the weather station, at the resort, at the pier. The second wave of scavs that spawned at the resort, she got like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 scav kills there. Insane.
And you can see, what is that? 4 player kills, only 1 not confirmed. So
Yeah.
still a really good raid for her.
You got 4 PMC.
She killed the guy with a grenade, I think. Because she got the first dog tag, threw a grenade, ran away, killed the second guy. She just didn't know she killed him with a grenade, I think.
That was the
What a
No
name.
way. Oh
That's
my god, that is what it is.
I'm getting ready for the next one.
No way.
Beautiful.
She hits that nade. Wow. Impressive.
Fair play. That is huge respect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even thrown it, but that's how she goes. You don't throw it, you don't get the kill, you know?
That's
that
unfortunate.
that was a nail biter.
Yeah. I mean,
God,
with
I'd love to have
everything-
seen the perspective.
everything she found though maybe made up for some of that, all those points and whatnot. It would have been nice to have the extra 5 points, so yeah, that's a bummer. But the battle mods are working hard behind the scenes, making sure that all the points are solidified, and what we want to do right now is make sure that we're staying up to date on our giveaways. So we have 4 trial codes that we are going to go ahead and give out. So the battle mods that have the mods in the chat right now, go ahead and feel free to pick out some people in chat that have been active today. Check their chat history, make sure that they haven't been, a pain, and go ahead and send
Good
out
boys.
those trial codes. Right? Exactly. Be sure that they've been good. So can we just talk about Ace's performance here yet again on Shoreline? Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
What do you
I don't
even
want to
say?
say, MVP, but
I'm just saying, it could be time to start, bring mandatory drug testing to evasion events, because he was absolutely on the juice in those last couple of raids.
there's got to be some Adderall, mixed in there. Yeah, holy moly, that headshot on poor Ubba as well. That was just filthy
I
stuff.
actually had that sinking feeling in my stomach when I saw that. It hurt. Like I felt the disappointment coming from Ubba, but you know what? That's just the way she goes. That's the way she goes.
That's Tarkov sometimes. So he does hold our record for all of season 4 for 140 points. Now he's going into reserve with 119 points already under his belt. Now Rakunzel's right there at 92. Now, knock on wood again, I'm not trying to put out a caster spell on anybody or anything, but if he goes down, Rakunzel is still in striking distance here for sure, because we've had people score almost 60 points. That was Chief GG scored 59 points on reserve before, so a lot of points are still out there. But man, Ace is on fire, and he looks like if he does well on reserve, he's going to break that 140 record that he already set. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think his hastiness, has been paying off so far, to just such a extreme degree. But it could just go against him for this reserve raid, and Rakunzel's slow, methodical play could really come into action if that does happen. And she could end up, really closing the gap here. So I'm interested to see how it plays out.
True. Yeah, and on
there is
reserve,
a crazy
they
amount
are
of points.
Yeah, there is
available
for sure.
on
They're going to be
reserve.
running solo on their very own server, so they're picking their own server right now. They're relogging in to make sure that that's all settled, and then they'll take off when they're ready, and they'll have the entire raid timer. So there's a lot of like slowing down that they could do if they want to maybe be a little bit more tactful about this. They're not limited to a 30-minute timer. This is all about their gameplay, their game style, and how they want to approach this. So if we want to, we can go ahead and bring up reserve, and Tweak, if you want to go over all of the rules, we can explain to chat exactly what's going to go on during this round.
It would be my pleasure. Reserve checkmate. So PMCs are tasked with getting kills while in or on any of the buildings listed below. Getting a kill while you are in or on each building will be worth 3 bonus points. 3 bonus points each. An additional kill from the same building are only worth the base points. So the name of the game here is to move around the buildings. Get a kill, move around. Get a kill, move around. So you get the points from being in king, queen, knight, either building but not both. Rook, bishop, and pawn. Same goes for bishop and pawn. Either building but not both. As far as the loadouts are concerned, any loadout they want. 2 stims max, 2 grenades. What is not allowed, GLs or MK18s, Reapers, Fleers, T7s, or run-throughs. So as far as the point breakdown goes, Scavs, Raiders, guard kills, 1 point. PMC kill with no tag, 1 point. PMC kill plus tag, 3 points. Bonus points, 3 per building. Glockar, 5 bonus points, and extraction, 5 bonus points, as we have seen before. Except there is now an extract bonus. You get double extract points if you activate and use the bunker hermetic door to extract. So reserve, it's going to be interesting. We're going to see a lot of movement. Everybody's got to quote unquote move around the bases, and they're going in solo on their own servers. We could see anything here. This is going to be a nutty raid because they're going to have to be quick, get around the buildings, get the kills while there's people looming around there. And yeah, there's so many possibilities here. I don't even know where to begin. I can't even fathom how they're going to do this, because I go into reserve solo, I get instantly killed from 17 different angles. Pep, I know your experiences have been the same as mine. Sigma and I did a reserve raid before, and it went very well. And it's the only reserve raid I ever really did truly have a lot of fun in, because Sigma carried me. But yeah, I'm excited to see this.
Yeah.
Any input, Pep? What would your strat be?
Well, honestly, I think given that this map is so like diverse in its locations, there's a lot of buildings, right? I'm just wondering how good everyone's knowledge is. Are they completely up to speed on the kings, the queens, the knights, the rooks, the bishops, and the spawn buildings? And how much they're going to stay cognizant of which ones are near them and which ones they need to be in to get those kills. I mean, we have seen some examples, I don't want to name names, but there have been some situations where people didn't exactly know where they were the whole time. So you never know, is all I'm gonna say. And reserve being the newest map is, it could play a factor.
As far as I'm concerned here, you could stand in front of me with a briefcase filled with $10,000. I wouldn't be able to tell you king, queen, pawn, knight, bishop, all that. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
No, same.
Same. That's
exactly.
just because I'm a dumbass and I don't play reserve. So I hope everybody who's participating today has done their research, and they know what they're getting into. Into the rat's nest that is reserve.
Yeah,
so
that's true. And this is Rakunzel's main map. This is where she lives. She kills it every time she's on this map. So
okay,
definitely. Yeah, definitely up against that one. On the bonus for the extract, this is a big one, and a lot of questions come up in chat about this, so I'll answer it now. If the alarm is already going off, they still have to go to where you would turn the alarm on, the wee-woo, as we all like to say, turn the wee-woo on, and then take off and run. Or if they want to, they can go ahead and wait for it to reset if they don't think they're going to have enough time to make it over there. But that run at the very end of a very intense raid is crazy. It is always popping off with something, and sometimes people wait till the last minute and then they throw it and they run into raiders, they run into other players. Of course, we all know that scout players are rampant across this map. They run into them, so that's always really exciting. And they do need to get the kills quick enough that there's still action on the map. The last thing you want to see is somebody run up to dome. We've seen this happen. They run up to dome at the very end, they're looking, and they cannot find anything to shoot, and then they're just stuck there waiting, like please. They throw a nade, they try to like fire their gun. So there's a lot of options here.
All right.
Yeah, that is correct.
So-
And lots of different places to get murdered from. And that's kind of why I'm curious to see, you know, how well is Ace's run going to pay
Okay.
off? Is he going to have that same aggression he's had thus far in a map like this, where there's just so many different places to get shot from? But right now, we're on the perspective of
Step
Ubba.
up.
So this just in, Ubba is the first one to load into their raid. So he has started off in one of the chess piece buildings. Because I don't know specifically which one it is, but he's. I know Glockar can be here.
Spooky ass spawn.
He can be
He
between
seems to be
either
a
of
little
these
bit
buildings.
upset about his spawn. Oh yeah. There's the courtyard there. Okay, I have my bearings now.
Nope.
As he,
I think it's for the
peeks
exact
over to the
reason you
hills.
just mentioned. He said it's a spooky spawn, and I'm gonna have a guess that that is probably because the potential Glukar spawn. And if you're caught out in the
Yeah.
open when him and his squad are there, you know, that can be just a really, really bad time. But hey, he's equipped to take him on. It just needs to be in the right situation. Now we see Thor is in
Yeah.
as well. Oh, he's gonna be moving right in on a similar location here. He is in the building opposite right now. Oh,
I feel like he's
geez.
looking for. I feel like he's looking for Glockar here, probably
It's possible.
Just,
Ubba backing off though,
running in.
moving closer towards helicopter.
You need to glue hard kill this raid. Haven't seen one out of you yet.
Need a glue hard kill. Oh,
Yeah, they're both
They
both
both
talking
said
about the
they
glue
need
hard
the
kills
Glockar
right now.
kill. Gluhar,
Yeah, they
Glockar. Can we
both
get
want
a
it.
poll in chat? What do you call him? Is it Glockar or
man,
Gluhar?
reserve.
Because it's spelled differently in game, it's spelled differently on the wiki, and everybody seems to say it differently. So if we could get a poll there on what everybody calls him, I would love to know.
There we go.
Okay.
Rapunzel also in, getting the opposite side corner spawn of the map here.
Oh, this spawn sucks. There's so many places you can be
Yeah.
murdered from here, but I'm sure she already knows that, being a main reserve player.
That's
She
it.
should be,
Great
feeling
spawn.
right
That
at
said,
home
though,
here.
if you wanna hit those shelves for those graphics cards, etc. But in this circumstance, it might not be what you want. But she's now in a building,
Yeah.
clearing it out, taking her time. Ubba checking the great golf ball in the sky, making sure there's no one up there.
Thor just chilling. He knows he's got the entire raid timer to do whatever he wants. He's just listening, gathering the information into his ear holes before he decides what to do next. As he seems
Yeah,
to.
and possibly watching those other spawn potentials.
I think I just saw him readjust himself in his chair. I can sympathize with that. Do you ever just be sitting there for so long, so focused that you realize it doesn't feel like you have an ass anymore, and you need to just move around in your chair, get the juices flowing again, as he spots a
Yeah.
scav in the distance and puts him down. There he
Somehow,
goes.
sometimes
Beautiful
this
stuff.
is how, you know,
Holy, that's
it's a
loud,
pro
dude.
gamer skill, you know, move from cheek to cheek as required. Keep your balance in
And-
mind.
As everybody knows, if you need to urinate, moving around cheek to cheek, perhaps sitting on your leg, swapping legs every now and again, does ease the need. So, you know, everybody
Damn,
knows
top
the
tips from
everybody knows
Twizzler
the
here.
strats.
Has no one come to King? Wow.
Maybe we'll see a YouTube video in the
This
future
sucks.
about how to not piss yourself in
This
these
really sucks.
situations.
Potentially. Then again, you know,
Ace,
$1,000 is
get
up
in
for
the
grab.
shaft
I
here.
don't really want to go out onto the roof, but I will.
Oh yeah, just kind of taking a few minutes to load in, but not as big a deal in this
Scouts
raid.
outside
They
school,
did
come
not
on.
load in together. They're playing on their own servers. That the map is essentially theirs to do whatever they want with. I'm really
is
surprised
true.
nobody's run into anything yet. It's just been chill.
Right. This map, well, like many of the maps in Tarkov, have
Beautiful.
Oh,
oh,
Chat,
of course.
set
Just
us
as I
off.
say that, Bubba puts down a PMC over in the White Pawn building. Or is that Bishop?
King
Sorry,
is done,
you must
chat.
forgive me. I only watched
That
the
is a
Queen's Gambit
PMC
once.
down.
It was about 2 months ago. It was good, but I wasn't paying attention to the actual technicalities of chess. But I
Now we
believe
go
that was White
across.
Bishop.
We
There you
live
have
the
it.
dream. We live the
There you have
rotating
it.
dream.
So Thor finally moving on again
Yeah.
to the next building. Following in the footsteps of other.
Absolutely legging it across. Doesn't look like anybody's got a Glukkar spawn yet, but nobody's checked underground yet. That little ramp down by the everybody seems to have different names for this area, but Pep, you know the place where it's like the orange triangulars? There's like a stairwell down into the underground there.
Oh,
Hello, motherfuckers.
yeah, honestly, I don't really have... this map, I'm not great for actual callouts, and
You got
a lot of
another
people have
friend?
very, yeah, as you say, very different names for some of these
Come
locations
on,
there.
boys.
I think
I need more
I
than
think
2.
I was like on the heels of somebody. He killed somebody
I wonder
here.
if that one count. That doesn't count though,
And
does
is-
it, Bolts?
Oh, he wasn't in a particular building, so he got the kill, but he's not going to get any bonus points. Although update on Ace, he's now joining the rest of the
There
squad.
you go,
He's loaded in.
getting a similar spawn to Rakunzel here, right on the corner of the map. He's
Bro,
rushing straight
can you
into
come
the
in,
closest
please?
building here. Ubba just hoping that someone will push him
Oh
right
my
now, so
God.
clearly he's in the
And
situation.
Ace
Oh,
immediately getting into it with
just
somebody.
getting into
looking to,
altercations, yeah.
I got was taken.
Yeah, what building is this?
I honestly,
the-
I've forgotten the name of this one. We should really have a map up right now. He's gone up to the
I
first floor to
know.
get better angles. He's thinking to switch to another
He
M4
brought
for
two
the
guns
scope,
with
but he
him.
realizes he's back to the PKO6. This is just what he's comfortable with. Just
Oh,
going
and
for the
he
spray. It
puts
looks
him
like he secured
down.
that kill.
Immediately bonus
easy
points already
peasy.
for Ace.
Holy hell, man, I think.
God, it's
Ace
gonna be hard to
just
keep track
being
of
a
who's
shit
getting
magnet.
Oh, I think it was a solo.
As
Absolute
usual.
shit magnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Just,
done, I guess.
Somehow
and,
just
this
attracting all
just
these
in.
players.
Apparently, 65% of the player base is wrong and call him Gluhar, whereas 35% of the player base call him Glukkar, who are correct. So fair play to everyone who calls him Glukkar. Everyone else is a piss baby.
Tell him.
Um,
Anyway.
Also, confirmation.
Moving on.
Ace was just in Black Pawn. I have a map. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna pay attention to this map. It was in Black Pawn, I believe.
Yeah,
So that is bonus
Rakunzel
points
in
done for this
White
building.
Pawn right now.
You know, a really good strat would have been to go straight to White Pawn, top floor, and then just look across into Black Bishop and wait for somebody to hit the GPU room and just easy kill. Oh, as Ace gets shot at from out the window. And he
Oh, pushed right on. Did he
God.
secure that kill though?
he hit him a bunch, but I don't think he killed him. He's just going straight in for the flank. That's it.
Beautiful
Just, this guy
flank.
just had no idea. Just chilling in the corner, just crying piss baby. Nothing he could do. As his yeah, it's just it's the confidence, the plays, and he picks up more bonus points. That's a kill in Black Bishop now. So we're gonna see him rotate
Yeah.
out of here, try and get a kill in another building, and then move on again. He's already got 2 kills that have given him bonus points, and he's just chilling right now. Ace is just in this to win this. Unless he dies, it's gonna be very hard to pick up those points and catch back up with
Yeah,
Ace
for
right
a,
now.
for a second there, you know, I thought, oh wow, is he showing signs of fear? Is he running away to heal? It's like, no, he's running away to jump out the window and flank him immediately, just locking down that kill. Just Ace, just keeping the momentum up right now.
He did
Destroying
lose, I
people.
think, 3 limbs there, did he? Oh, 2 limbs. He lost his left arm and his stomach. So choosing to put those back on as Rakunzel makes her way around the map, and Thor is still chilling in White Bishop. I'm gonna know the buildings after this competition. This is sick. I'm learning.
There you go.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
just found
Thor
a
got
dog
kill.
tag.
Good stuff.
I think he hears
So-
more people outside his building. I could be wrong. Yeah.
I think he ran into that building.
So
Yeah, he's definitely got some
Thor-
people very nearby.
has now used up his bonus points in White Pawn, so he should probably reposition here, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but taking shots as well. It's the hemostatic syringe, repositions himself, trying to get to somewhere where he'll have the upper hand if he is pushed, as he throws on the Bastion and the contacts.
Going for the listen while he heals. Interesting strategy.
Did Ubba potentially kill somebody there? He just went, woo!
Pretty sure there was 2, chat.
He may have killed somebody.
Yeah, he's looking pretty fired up right now.
Yeah, throws the contacts on so you can hear people coming while he's hitting the surgery kit.
Or the Titan still playing it very safely.
Pretty damn heavy machinery there, but opts not to. Okay. You know, I would never, I don't think I'd ever actually bring extra contacts with me or extra helmets in raid. I think in like a competition sense, I would bring spare visors, but I don't think I'd ever bring a backup helmet and a set of contacts with me.
2 Souries, chat.
Yeah, I mean, I do wonder, like, is this something they do anyway, like, in their normal raids, or is this just a sort of competition-exclusive strategy? I can't help but feel it probably is just because of the nature of what, you know, they're up against right now, that they're just, you know, obviously bringing the extra gear.
Was that you, Kill Nation?
Yeah,
I, got, bro?
I think you.
It's so sorry, man. I'm in a tournament at the moment. I didn't mean to.
You'd want to be.
Like that, bro. I've left all your gear,
As
though, man.
Thor apologizes to someone who's killed, who's come into his chat.
Yeah, Ace, by the way, grabbing that dog tag.
The words of encouragement there, my man.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
King and Bishop, chat.
Fabulous stuff.
We've got Knight, Pawn, and Dome, and Rook still left.
Poll up right now, guys, if you guys want to vote on it. What is your favorite scope to use on reserve?
Queen,
go ahead and hit the poll. Let your thoughts be known. Seems right now that the Voodoo is winning.
The water? Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling for the moment.
With the Valde in second place, and then most people after that preferring to just use a PKO6. Very small amount of people choosing to use the TAC 30. Which is surprising, because the TAC 30 is a great scope.
Honestly, I wouldn't have expected the Voodoo to be so popular, but...
Same.
And GG's, bro. Thanks for not being salty,
No,
man.
lately I have been a big fan of the Voodoo. It just has a very nice 1x or even 0.8x, some people say. And then just being able to zoom in, have that extra zoom is just a really nice thing to have, especially in a map like Reserve. You're dealing with just a major blend of the two, CQB and long range. So in a map like this, I think it's a good choice. Yeah. Ace apparently right now trying to get the heal in. He just confirmed his kill earlier. Killed a pretty high level player with an MP7. That's not cool, he says.
I want to, but stun. I got.
Oh yeah, British Oba collecting his tags as well. Ace taking out a raider in the underground. He's starting to move through. This should probably be interesting to see Ace just cleaning out raiders and the likes down there.
I was actually just gonna say, nobody's been to the underground yet. They want to clear out above and then maybe head down below into the ratacombs, as some people call them.
Yeah, I got a lot of bad memories down there.
Yeah, cross their fingers that they hit the power switch and some raiders spawn, because sometimes they don't. Thor desperately looking for a kill in this building to secure his bonus points, but this is God, this can be tricky. As I can smell my neighbors have cooked a curry, I think, and it's driving me a little bit nuts, but everything's fine.
Yeah, Thor just not getting the luck on his side here as far as player encounters popping up around him. But
yeah,
you never know.
Like a uncharacteristically quiet for Reserve right now. For all players, really. I mean, there's only been a handful of PMC kills here.
Yeah, Ubba and Ace probably getting the most interactions thus far. Ace naturally just getting the immediate battle from as soon as he spawned. And Ubba getting into a little fight there later out, both of which they've confirmed their kills.
Just as we'd expect, running straight into the shit festival every time. Just head first.
Every time. Yep.
Every time. That's why he wears the Reese T, so he doesn't get shit in his eyes, you know?
There you go, yeah. Preparing himself to take a couple right in the eyeballs. and then to counter with the immediate headshot.
Yep, nothing worse than a squirt of shit in the eye, you know?
Hot jets of steamy poo-poo, if you will.
Oh God, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. let that one
Just
flow
settle on
on
that
through.
thought. Oh, Racoonzel taking out a scav right there. Clean as a whistle. Cool collected, as usual.
So you still got like 36 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Still have time. Awesome.
Just heard one of the battle mods whisper in, I believe Racoonzel's here, 36 minutes left for her, at least in her raid. So plenty of time to run around, do whatever you feel like, and hopefully pick up some bonus points.
Holy
As
fuck,
everybody
is that
kind of
guy's
frantically runs around to
Monka.
all the different buildings to try and secure the bonus points. But I mean, there's a lot of other points up for grabs here. You know, you gotta know when to kind of call it quits. If it's not lining up, it's not lining up, you know? Ooh, Ace getting shot in the face.
Fuck.
Is
That
Reese
guy's an actual
tanking
crack
it.
addict.
Swaps
He's
out his
panicking.
slick armor. He's being... Oh
my.
Oh, he puts one of them down with absolute ease.
That guy's on some
Yep,
shit.
surgical precision. I believe Ubba
He
just
might-
came out of a fight as well. Yeah, more on the move. Oh, runs!
When Ace
there's
goes
another one. I think that was a
down!
five, man.
Oh my. Just...
That's bad. That was really bad.
That's a
I think I might have
bummer.
into that. I couldn't shoot because he was too close.
There you go. Just as we'd potentially thought could happen, you know, his extremely aggressive play style on a map like
Should've just held it
Reserve.
for
It's one of the biggest maps for just not basically playing that aggressively, and it just didn't pay off in this regard. Running straight into another enemy. You can feel the disappointment. That's a big
Only
oofers.
got 10 minutes in that raid. That's got to be really
That's
disheartening for
frustrating,
Ace.
man.
But
Yeah,
like,
I heard him take painkillers.
to be
I thought that
fair,
was the guy further up the
Ace
stairs. I didn't
absolutely
think he was that close,
demolished it on every other map. I wouldn't feel too down about your
This is true.
performance, Ace. I'd still be proud of that, man. And to be fair, with the
100%.
way you play, I'm surprised you didn't die sooner tonight. So, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. That was a compliment. That was definitely a compliment, because if I play like this all the time and I die every raid I play, so.
Yeah, it's a gamble. It's a gamble for sure. But yeah, it looks like it finally caught up to him. So could this be Racoonzel's time for her slow and methodical play to come into action? Just get those objectives, do what needs to be done, and get out of this one.
If he's down here, though.
I'm trying to think now, as far as the point deficits are concerned, if Racoonzel plays
need to
this
make our
out,
way to
stays here for the whole
Queen,
time, gets all the points she can,
which is dome
kills
chat.
all the scavs, try and get her
Just a
bonus
scav.
points. There's, I mean, like, it's up
bastard.
for grabs here, I think.
Yep, yep.
Oh.
It's definitely given her an opportunity here to catch up in a big way. So while it is sad, it has created a extra shot of interest into this potential finale here.
Indeed. I can't even think about, somebody, Boba completing a quest objective.
Nicely done, Ubba.
Apparently he's never been down here and survived a reserve raid. I can sympathize with that. I didn't do it for a long time either. But that's one of your objectives done. Now he needs to go to is it just the switch room and then extract? I forget what the first one is. I know one of them makes you go check all the different hermetic entrances and exits in the in all the
let's
different
head back
buildings
out
from
into,
the underground.
We gotta let's go to White Pawn. All right.
Ubba heading to White Pawn. He knows where he needs to go.
I think these guys are down by D2. I don't think we have time to fart around.
Yep, he's still trying to narrow down some players that he previously seen in the raid. He wants to find out where
Let's go
they
up to
are.
White Pawn, and then we can.
Damn it, I don't think I got him.
Oh,
Thor
Thor also
somebody
getting into
down?
some action. Yeah, the grenade just went off.
Look at all the blood. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
He's
here
not
we
even
go.
sure himself if he got him. Okay. Oh, he heard a footstep.
Yeah,
he,
hard
man?
to
Oh,
hear
man.
right now over the busted
He got all the
light,
way
but
back.
yeah, someone is
I'm so
moving.
confused.
Yeah, could be anywhere. Oh,
Oh!
what is right?
Oh
He puts down the
my!
player scav. Good job.
Legit
That,
just shit pants, boys.
yeah,
There you
big
go.
old shit pants. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Absolute
caked
shit
his
pants situation.
jorts.
Mate,
Yeah.
mate,
Yeah, he
Also,
almost
not
suffered the
wearing
fate
a
of Ace
visor.
just now.
You earned it, man. You
did.
earned it. Mate, I legit just shit pants, boys, again. Mate, I need to buy new pants after this tournament, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, fantastic stuff.
He's shook. He is shook right now, but just glad to be alive, I imagine.
Your console command key.
Yeah, I changed that so it's a double click. I learned.
Okay. How long have we got?
I know.
left?
And no
36
visor,
seconds.
right? So if that shotgun had gone into his face, it would have been all over.
Yeah, I can't tell if he has an exfil on or if he's... Because I know some people have been running Bastions. Oh, he does have
Oh,
an
he
exfil
does. He
with
does
a
have a
face
face
shield.
shield.
Yeah, he
Okay.
does.
He
Okay.
knows that's down to 1.
Probably not.
Because the exfil visors are...
Trust me
they're
to
pretty
get
clear. They're nice.
Fucking 3 juices.
I've been using them a lot recently, actually. Been
Honestly,
saving me
bro,
a decent
like,
bit.
legit, man, it was a fucking great kill, bro.
Can't
Please
find
eat.
anyone else for a
Alright, nice
decade.
one. Like,
Also, I
legit,
noticed a
man,
lot
you
of
should eat.
GSSHs being in use. Not a headset I'd normally go for, but I find a lot of people have been enjoying the sound profile that comes from those for really just picking out those long-range footsteps, you know?
So apparently, and this is what chat told me, because I had no idea when I started seeing everybody I killed using GSSHs. They were changed. I don't think we were told they were changed. And then Landmark started using them. And I believe Landmark is the one who started this now, and he actually uses them himself. I don't quite love the sound of the crunchy biscuit ears they cause.
No.
So
They're very
I'll
tinny,
choose-
but that said, they do pick
Yeah.
up on that frequency of just, you know, long-range footsteps. They just are in that pocket. But yeah, very unpleasant to listen to for extended periods. But hey, if you want to get that extra advantage, sometimes you gotta take a loss.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, as you said, they're the best ones currently. Supposedly. I haven't tested this myself, but
looted this already.
if
No
Landmark's
way,
using them,
man.
I'm sure there's a pretty damn good reason for it, so...
This is true. This is true. Raccoon's all up in the great golf ball in the sky, looking to get a few picks here. Kind of dangerous location to be, for obvious reasons, you know. You can be seen from anywhere on the map, essentially.
Oh,
But it is a
Thor
hard shot to
taking a
make.
shitload of damage.
Oh.
What is happening here? I believe he's killed the man who did the pains to him.
You know what? Legit, as I was coming up here, I was like, I bet there's some cocksucker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just chilling.
Yeah, and as he said, I bet there's some cocksucker chilling, and I couldn't have described that better myself. Well played, Thor. Good kill, man.
Cocksucker down. Well played, sir. Well played.
Cocksucker down.
Meters at the dome.
Indeed.
Does that count?
Not that there's anything wrong with sucking cock, but you know.
Oh, bro, I was looking at it, man. I was looking at it. Come on, allow it. Allow it. I love you forever, bro.
God damn it. So we're just still having a very casual conversation over here with his chat. You know, he's got a very chill demeanor overall.
Yeah, loving the
But
vibes.
there you go, he's
Also,
hearing something.
to everybody watching, make sure you're following all these wonderful people, okay?
Oh, Raccoon's just dropping a scav.
Here we go. Bonus points for Raccoonzel. Nice. It does only have to be scavs, right? It doesn't have to be a PMC. Oh, I'm being told any kill. So that is more bonus points for Raccoonzel as she now is going to go and reposition.
Someone will spawn. There's absolutely no PMCs and no scabs.
She's disappointed though, no PMCs or yeah, and just not much action that she could spot from up there. Still locked down a few little scav kills there, but she's on to the next location to mix it up here. Ubba now taking the great golf ball in the sky.
I wouldn't be worried if I was her because, you know, like the PMCs, there's going to be 12 people at D2 waiting for her, so she's just going to be able to kill all them when she makes her way down there. The only thing is, though, it's going to be 12 people all sitting in different corners with KS-23s, so, you know, I don't know if I fancy her odds running into that, but, you know, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
a lot of big presumptions being made here by Twig. We'll see if that pays off in the long run. All right, looks like
Someone knows
Rapunzel's
I'm
making her
checking
way
with
into
Oba.
That's
White
not good.
Queen.
If I had to guess, I would say one of the night buildings. They have the angles. Train's a little bit far. That guy
There you
hit
go.
right where I was, dude. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, somebody sniped at
Oba.
Oba here while he was trying to get his kill in dome. Oh,
He's trying to
that's
figure out
rough.
where it's coming from. And hey, this is the danger we were just talking about. If you go to this location, it's a great vantage point, but you're also just visible to the whole world. Someone's pushing
They're
up to him.
pushing him. They're pushing him.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
oh
Oba
my!
getting the
Did he
first
kill
spray
that
in.
guy?
Great hits, but I don't think that's a kill. He's switching over to the big boy helmet. He's going back out to check. It's gone pretty quiet. No, he did not get the kill. He's pushing in, though. The aggression is on. Oh!
Where is he getting shot from?
Oh, shit.
Too much
What the
happening
hell?
at once. Oba getting hit.
doesn't even know where
Thor
he's being
getting
shot
into a
from.
battle.
Where's he being shot from, bro?
Up the hill. On my right, maybe.
Oh, grenades landing.
Alright, see you later.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
time
going
for
for the
Oba to
Grizzly
just chill
Hill.
here.
My God.
Oh, Thor's also in a fight at Dome right now. Jesus. Why is it always
Yeah.
two people fighting at the same time?
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Twizzler, it's just kicking off right
Someone
now.
just rung the shit out of my bell. There's no way the guy inside had that angle, so the only way he could have the angle.
Oba's still trying to detective
if
the
he's
shit
over
out of this
there, maybe?
situation and find out where this came
He
from.
has to be, right?
He has
He was,
deduced the
Rakunzel.
potential spot.
Chilling.
Maybe? Shit, I don't know the
Rakunzel's
angles up
just,
there,
she's
dude.
just vibing right now.
It's kind of spooky.
Yep, taking her time, playing the objective. Just the same consistent gameplay throughout each map so far. Oh,
Oh,
Thor
and
back into
Thor
a
into the
It's
situation.
hella spooky.
He gets him.
Oh.
Let's go.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
Louise.
Beautiful
Is there another
headshot
one?
spray. Shame we didn't have the audio for that one. There you go.
I'm not gonna fucking
Yeah.
I am not
There
gonna
you
lie.
go.
What are you, mate, I need to.
The intensity is
Raccoon
getting to him.
Meanwhile,
Chat, we got a bit of a conundrum
picking
on
up
our hands
another
here.
kill for the bonus points. So Rakunzel is now on 3 or 4 bonus points here. Oh,
There
so
you go.
Alright.
Oba's
shut
got
these
the wee
doors.
woos in his wade. If you've got
Mhm.
the
There's
wee
definitely a
woo
guy below us. We're gonna
emotes, now
sort
is
him
the
out,
time to spam
but-
them.
What the heck, dude?
He is still very confused, though. He's not sure how to play this right now. This could be a bait situation, you know, if this is more than one player, which I feel like it was. One of them could have ran down, you know, to hit that switch in the hopes, you know, he'll maybe peek out and see what's going on.
I would
So
love
we're just trying to
know.
heal the wounds.
I would love to know how much damage Oba took to his Reese T there, just to see what kind of caliber he was shot by. It rung his bell, but I don't know.
Mm. Oh, did I just hear some footsteps on the move? I think I did. Oba is switching to full auto. He's getting ready for round 2 here.
This dude up inside. I think we just run in. Fuck
There
it.
you go. He's decided
Oh,
he's gonna
just
run
saying,
and
"Fuck
gun it here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just
This is
wants to go.
dangerous.
The impatience kicking in. This guy is
Yep,
wasting his
it gets
time and he
to
is
all of
not
us.
happy about it.
Corner to corner, flashlight on. He's clearing those rooms, checking those corners, nice and thorough.
He's gonna end up killing somebody just where Thor has killed somebody.
Very possible.
He just
Thor with still
there's
3
so many.
damaged limbs. He needs to get on top of that. Looks like he is right now. He brought his serve 12 this time, which is good to see. Good to see. Oh, he's
Stands up,
getting
gonna
up. He's
stretch.
just
Yep.
yeah.
Guy who came in here. must have
returning
been-
the
The
blood
blood is
flow
pumping
to
right now.
the
I don't know,
bum
man.
area, as we spoke about earlier.
We got shot
Getting the blood
twice
back
There
in
you
the
go.
cheeks.
Very
Like, you know what I mean?
very important. Oba making his way down the building right now.
I was just
This is
about
the
to
worst
So
say
kind of
cautious.
player he
as
could have ran
well.
into
That
as
was the
well,
worst
because he's
part.
just waiting now.
Just don't know where the fuck he's gone.
As the wee woo
I think my man
continues.
people left. Roger that.
Oh, he thinks his team or his teammate. He thinks the guy he's fighting maybe left. He might have vacated the premises, which is possible. He could have just taken the Red Rebel extract at the back there. He just said, "Oh, fuck this, I'm out."
And I gotta
Got
say,
hurt.
I like the way Ubba is kind of externalizing his internal monologue, you know, so everybody's privy to what he's thinking, what he's going through, and why he's making the decisions he is. Did he just catch someone outside the window just now?
Saw him. Yeah, did you see that too? Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a guy right
who
there.
is that?
GG's.
Takes him out easy. Beautiful headshot.
Beautiful. And that is going to be
Is it
Ubba's kill
over?
for White Queen.
Any more?
Right? I believe White Queen.
No, King, right? White King up here.
Oof.
Is it? I forget. As I said,
Yeah, I'm
not
pretty sure
too
this is White
knowledgeable
King.
about where. Okay, we'll take your word for it.
If I'm wrong, chat can at me. Oh, Raccoonzel getting the scav kill up in the tower.
Oh.
I didn't know scavs could go up there. I must say, I've never seen the circular cam before. I like it.
No.
It's different. Oh, Ubba goes down.
What just happened? Out of nowhere, the one tap.
Tragic.
That sucks, bro. What can you
Tragic indeed.
do? Fatty
There you go. Fatty McButter,
Fatty McButter.
head shot. And there you have it. Then there was two, Raccoonzel and Thor. Raccoonzel still having overall a pretty uneventful raid, but that is just so unfortunate. 4 PMC kills for Ubba. Not confirming the last one. Headshotted in the end. That is a big Pepe hands for him. F's in the chat for poor British Ubba. Unlucky, bud. It is now down. Raccoonzel, Thor the Titan. Thor still, I believe, in the same room he's been in for the past while. He needs to pack those mags. He needs to lick those wounds.
I've had in Tarkov in my life.
The most stressful raid in Tarkov he's ever had in his life, he's calling it. And I can't blame him. It's definitely been a tough one for him.
Whole artillery with me.
We need to everybody to turn their Spotify on and cue "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees for Thor and Raccoonzel at this point.
Yeah, or if you're an Ubba fan, maybe some sad piano music. You know, we'll leave that up to you.
Thank you. Neil, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that.
Just play the God, I remember when this update came out. You remember when they added a sound to when you died in raid? It went. You know?
Yes.
Good job, dumbass. You're dead. Just play that over and over again. That is like the most frustrating thing ever in EFT. Like, not only have you died in the raid, but you get to hear the "You're a Dickhead" song as well, just as you leave and go back to your stash. You know.
Never helps.
Never helps. I turned that shit straight off.
And there you go. Thor is back on the move. The bodies just everywhere. It's time to check. Has he grabbed those tags? He has not. He's doing that right now. Damn, these are some juicy players.
Ooh. An MK? And was that a Sassy as well? An MK
That
and a
was,
Sassy?
yeah. I believe it was. The double. Oh!
Oh, see, drops his Grizzly.
Yeah. Oh, Raccoonzel getting into an interaction.
Just misses. No.
So close.
That could have been her bonus points too for the train station. That's so unfortunate.
I feel like that was a player scav, but maybe it was a PMC. It was hard to tell. We only got a glimpse there before he was gone into the trains. This location is a pretty tough one for PvP right here. That whole warehouse area, there's a lot of different ways you can approach that whole location. She's trying to get other angles here so she can watch, but she might just leave this altogether.
So for
staying in the building.
those that don't know, this is White Rook, right? The Rook is the castle?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Well, no.
Oh, yes.
No.
There you go. The golden star is being applied.
So I pretend I killed him.
The golden star, the ever the ever magical lip balm that, you know, just keeps you chugging.
It's worth a try, man. Worth a try.
Worth a lot now in the old flea market these days, I believe, right? It's taken a huge price hike. Oh, there you go.
There, bonus
Raccoonzel
points
with the
secured
clean
for,
boop.
for White Rook. I could be wrong about this, but has she gotten all the bonus points now? I think she might have the night buildings left to go, possibly. I'm not sure if she's gotten kills in the night buildings yet.
Did you get
Oh, so we're being told that
I will
Bishop
double
Building is
check.
where she
I
needs to
think
go
I
now.
did, but let me just double
So
check.
I guess we'll
Interesting.
see. I guess we'll see where she goes.
Yeah, I got this dude.
Meanwhile, Thor is trying to figure out what he wants and doesn't want from these players. I would be worried about moving and getting my bonus kills here. He killed 3 PMCs here. Fair play, man.
Yeah, and a lot of them packing a lot of heat here too. So,
Taking,
Rakunzel getting into a situation. Is this a PvP battle? She's throwing the grenade into the building and moving to the next
I
one.
heard a scav die. I think it might be a little gaggle of player scavs potentially.
Very possible. I think she's decided to just move on here to get to White Bishop and maybe lock down some kills from in there.
Thank you.
She has secured so many points in this raid. It's insane.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we talked about, right? We did say the potentiality of Ace dying early in this one and Rakunzel getting her moment to really just keep playing the way she's been playing this whole time, but lock down, you know, all those objectives, play it cool, move slowly. And yeah, it's really just, it seems to be paying off pretty good at the moment. Okay, she's now in the building.
I thought I just heard steps, man.
Going for that root angle.
This is
Yo,
the last bonus
thanks, yo.
sheets,
Thanks all for the
I
follows,
think.
subs, all the shit. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all.
Or still taking time to thank his chat for the support. You love to see it. No matter how intense the scenario, even if it is the most intense raid, as he says, that he's ever been in, he's still going to take that time.
And you know what, lads? Many of you here, I see a lot of people with prime subs in chat. Now would be a good time to go and give it to either Rakunzel or Thor for the wonderful show they're putting on for us tonight.
I got a potential of 6 points.
True.
With them 2 buildings.
Absolutely, go drop
Kind of risky.
a prime or a follow.
I think
Follow would be
all
huge too, and
these
it doesn't cost you
players
anything.
deserve, yeah, all of them deserve a follow today for sure.
Do you know what I mean? I just don't know
Indeed.
whether it's-
Rakunzel just trying to find some targets here, but not a rich environment right now. Yeah, depending on the time of this raid, it could be time soon for a batch of scavs or a gaggle, as you say, Twizzler, to come in here.
I mean, it's a gaggle of geese, right? Is that what it is?
It is. That is correct. Oh wait,
I forget. Or is it a
No, I think it's a
gander?
gaggle. No, I think you know what? Now I'm not sure.
What about swan? Is it? Hang on, no, sorry. I think it's swans. What's the plural of swans? Because they're bastards. They'll break your legs, man.
Swan's
They're-
eye.
They have a swan's eye of swans. They're
So
man, they're a
something like
bunch of
that.
flapping bastards. Those swans. I don't like them, man. They look shady. They look like they're always up to something. And you know, the same with scavs. I think they
Fair,
can.
fair.
And I believe they have the strength to break bones with their magnificent wings. So always be careful around a
This
swan.
is true. Interesting equivalence being made here between swans and scavs. Just one of the many reasons you should just, you know, follow and tune into these great events.
Well, you see, I think the scavs may have ties to the mafia, same as most swans, because of their, you know, the shady look of them. And then you bring Tony Soprano into the mix, you know, and you've got the trifecta of leg breaking motherfuckers out there. And somebody suggested murder, a murder of scavs, a murder of geese, ducks, swans.
I
don't
see
even know
a
anymore.
poll has just gone up.
Yeah, moving on.
Carry on, Twizzler.
How
I
do
know
you-
you were.
How do you guys like to extract from reserve? It's a train D2 Red Rebel Hermetic Door, the no bag extract. So get your votes in, and we can move on from whatever the fuck I'm talking about right now. Oh yeah,
F1
and
got left
the F1
out.
extract has been left out. So or just death to player scav, which is always what seems to happen to me. So you know.
I gotta say, I'm a fan of the train one personally. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is very satisfying when you get away on that thing, you know?
It is cool. You see the doors closed and you hear the, you know, and the train just fucking fucks off, and you know you're away with your juice on the train. You know, it's nice.
And every
Feels
time,
good.
without fail, that last minute honk, just where brrr, just scares the shit out of me every single time. I know it's coming, still gets me.
Yeah, as Thor would say, "No, shit myself." When the horn comes off, you know, it's probably how he'd say.
I appreciate all the follows, the subs.
That wasn't a bad impression, actually. Yeah, that was relatively close.
Thanks. Yeah. I hope he's not offended by that. I mean, you know. We'll see.
No, I think it was good enough to not offend, you know.
Cool. I could end up an alert after that. That'd be good, you know.
Rakunzel keeping the bomb maintained constantly throughout the raid here.
Yeah, just like
And
my
time for a
missus,
bit of a
just, you know,
feed.
keeping the lip balm on throughout the day. It's a practice, you know. You gotta get into. Just like I don't know about yourself, Pep, but I suffer from dry skin sometimes, and I've recently taken to getting into the habit of hitting the moisturizer every day, and sometimes I forget. So respect to Rakunzel for keeping the golden balm applied, making sure her PMC's lips are lovely and soft throughout the entirety of the raid. You know, could be windy, could be cold. You know,
Absolutely.
you get the chapped lips. Take your attention off what you're doing. You know, it's important.
It happens to the best of us, Smizzler.
Yeah, maybe your PMC wants to go home and, you know, give his PMC wife a smooch, and you know, you don't want the rough lips. Thor, so it's getting dark and shit, innit? It is indeed, Thor. It is time.
He's running out of
Maybe time to
daylight.
turn
He
on
does
the
need to keep
flashlight.
moving.
I love the accent. I'm sorry. I love it.
That's all right. I see D2 is taking the top choice right now.
Boys, what are you doing with the subs, man? Stop it, dickheads. Stop it. I can't give you a view some job. What are you doing?
Thor's attention being divided by the chat right now, supporting pretty hard at the moment. He's trying to keep his composure. But hey, he needs to get moving. He's running out of daylight, and running around with just a flashlight is not always the best play. Becoming a lighthouse, you know, not necessarily what you want here. Rakunzel going back to the roof, trying to find any signs of some picks. Also losing that daylight.
Go for it, chat, I think.
As the
Okay, let me.
So I've just had a whisper in my ear that this is Rakunzel's last building. That's why she's hanging out here so much.
Yeah,
So if she can pick up her last set of bonus points here, she'll be very happy. As
I completely forgot I had bloody nades.
what was that? Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, she
I
just
think
took some fire. She's finally found what she
window
needs.
breaking. Here we go.
Hold on, we also heard, I believe that window was Thor just now, so.
So sub 10 minutes left for Rakunzel here to get her final bonus points and boogie woogie to the extract. Unless she wants to do an F1 extract again, you know, she chose that one on Shoreline, leaving it a little bit too late, but still
Yeah,
ended up
she
getting
did
a
play
lot
it.
of points.
This is it.
Close
Although
to
with
the wire.
reserve, you know, with reserve, you've got quite a few more options. You know, it's not like she has that one tunnel or one smoke extract to count on. So,
Well, I somewhat disagree with you because I would like to remind everybody watching that there is in fact bonus points up for grabs for Rakunzel here if she hits the hermetic switch and then gets to the bunker extract. So she should be thinking about that. It's worth a lot of points. Thor should also be thinking about it. It is absolutely worth grabbing. If you're this late in the raid, you're only going to be dealing with scavs. All the PMCs are more than likely gone at this point, so it is 100% up for grabs and shouldn't be too hard to get.
yeah, and I don't know if you heard that, but that was the train just tooting away just there. It's inbound.
I did the I heard it loud
Hard
and clear.
to miss.
It was hard to miss. Very loud, very spooky. But just like Wee Woo, everybody knows the train is about to leave the station.
Are we seeing the hermetic switch getting flipped here? Yes, we are. There you have it.
We are indeed.
And off Rakunzel goes.
Mate, what the fuck? Bruv, what are you doing?
Thor just still having his attention
unbelievably
divided.
Pissed off. Yeah, just can't believe all the support. What a bunch of bastards for subscribing. How dare you?
Easy, boysy.
Poor
appreciate each
Thor.
and every one of you.
What a legend. Love to see it. EFT
There
community,
you go.
best community. Love seeing the love being spread and everybody getting their share of the delicious juice. And I know Thor is only joking around. I saw some people in chat saying, oh, why is he talking shit to his subs? Lads, he's having a laugh, having some banter. Calm the feck down. It's
Hey.
Sunday night. I think it's Sunday,
That's what
right?
this is
Isn't it?
all about at the end of the day, you know, having a bit of crack. It is, in fact, Sunday night. Rakunzel is now making her way towards that extract. Thor just
Yeah,
still,
I-
he's a bit confused. He doesn't know what to do with himself now. He's got the daylight really against him here, so he needs to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think Rakunzel has just given up on the trying to get that kill from which building was it? White Bishop, I believe. Just couldn't find anybody there. But she did really well to get the bonus points everywhere else.
I think it's time to take my leave.
Przyzielem z tobą
Yeah,
ja
thank you so
dragam,
much.
prosto bierzemy na wychód.
Oh yeah, I could try basement actually. Yeah. Good shout. Have a
Oh,
quick look.
locking in another scav kill just now before she makes her way out.
Absolutely
peas.
destroyed that scav. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
The insta drop shot scav, which they won't be doing anymore next patch. As Nikita said, we're getting some new scav AI where they're going to be a little bit easier and more predictable to deal with. That's a raider.
That was a raider. It took a lot of shots just there. So yeah, definitely a raider at the extract right now. It's not over for Rakunzel just yet. This is a nice opportunity that's shown itself. There you go.
So scary.
Yeah.
Not even
Raiders are
checking
very
the loot, just
temperamental
leaving.
beasts.
So I can't go past
Yeah,
there.
just
Yeah.
lock it down, get those points. Maybe get this raider pick through the gap. Definitely a hit just now, but don't think it's a kill. 5 seconds left.
If I throw
Yeah,
Raiders-
Yeah,
she's
she
gone
just
prone.
wants to
She's
get out.
securing it.
Does that count?
Yep.
Getting the
Thor
bonus
going into the
extract
underground.
Lovely stuff. Thor, yeah. Thor can't have long left in this raid.
That was
No,
scary.
definitely not.
3.5 minutes Thor has. What is he
Yeah, he
choosing
needs
to
to get
go
a move
D2
on.
and sacrifice the bonus extract points?
Battle.
Yeah, it's
Rakunzel,
possible in the
8
name of securing that kill.
Right, we're going for it,
Oh,
we're
I
going
think
for it.
7 scav kills and 1 raider kill, I think. As
Not bad.
Thor, the final PMC in reserve as the sun sets on another juicy reserve raid. He's got
There
gonna
we
have
go.
plenty
He's
of time to
finally
hit
hitting
the
that
switch.
switch.
All the gifted. Recon again, thank you.
Could go a little bit south here if Thor does run into raiders on his way.
Right. He's left it so late that he is just kind of depending on the fact that he needs little to no resistance on his journey back out right here. So this could go a little tits up for him if he's not careful.
It's been a great experience no matter what happens.
Possibly.
Third, second.
But as of right now, it seems he's
You're all legends. I appreciate each and every one.
bit more invested in thanking everyone for being here. He's just happy to be here, Twizzler. He's just happy to be here.
Just an absolute, just a wonderful participant. Just, you know, enjoying it with the chat, having a bit of crack, not taking it super seriously. But, you know, when it comes time to put down a 3-man, absolutely focuses up, gets the job done, back to hitting the banter
There
with
you
the
go.
chat, thanking his supporters in the face of all the bullshit he's facing right now. Yeah, just absolutely kicking ass. Respect.
Oh no! Just
He
as
can't
we
see,
feared,
it's
he's
so
getting
dark.
hit up. He is
Beamed
so
by
lucky
a
to be alive right
raider.
now. He is just pushing it. He's trying to get out of there. He turns around to try get the spray in. He's running. He
Oh
is
my
panicking
God.
so hard. The
Can we
Grizzlies
get a
on.
heart rate monitor on this man, please?
Helmets don't do anything.
Taking the time to mock the non-believers of helmets as he hits the extract. I think he's shit his pants potentially 3 times just this raid alone.
I'd just be fucking
Hmm. The
Yeah, he's
underpants
sitting
gnomes
on a
will
man.
be
Fuck you, Raiders.
in for a surprise tonight. They'll be picking up some sweaty, shitty underwear from Thor tonight.
You love
You know,
to see it.
but
Well
I-
done to Thor getting out of that one. That was incredibly close. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he'd actually died for a second when he took those hits to the head. It looked like it was
Same,
all over
yeah.
for him, but he made it, and I'm glad to see it. Look at that.
Damn.
5 PMC kills.
Yeah, bunch of scav kills too. 1 raider kill. Acula. He killed.
Yeah, he even thought he was dead just there. Yeah, he panicked.
end. I didn't even. I was fucking shooting nothing. Just fucking noisy. Mate,
Thor absolutely on top of the world, as he should be. Beautiful performance, very nice raid, clean, clinical, plenty of PvP, and he secured
is
quite a few
shook
bonus
right
points
now,
there.
dude.
Hey guys, all right, we're back. So I love that video. It's one of my absolute favorites. Everybody is a beast that's on the evasion comp team. You know, Tweak, obviously, you're on there. We have 10 people across the globe that are on it, and we love them all. And you guys should recognize them all. They're active members in the community and really great streamers. Bring their very own perspective to Tarkov, and I really appreciate it. So let's not put this off any farther. I'm going to hand it over to Pep and Tweak to announce who ended up winning. So take it away, guys.
All right, so in fourth place, an avatar of sportsmanship, we have British Ubba. Yeah, so wasn't his day. You know, RNG wasn't exactly on his side, but still finished with 73 points, and you know, full of grace while doing it, you know, securing those points. So GG's to British Ubba. Well done, sir.
Yeah,
Claps in the
GG's.
chat for that lad. Yeah, he had some good stuff go down in it, despite the RNG. And then in third place we have Thor the Titan, who you know, who's as loud as he was and as hard as he struck, you know, still a beautiful, friendly man, you know, and still showed us, you know, I think he got, what was the second most PMC kills, so like, yeah, he still schlapped despite everything, so some great kills in that run as well, so claps also for Thor the Titan. GG, dude.
Yeah, they both did wonderful. Thor is a riot, so you guys make sure you go and follow them. I know we'll be putting their links in the chat as we're talking, but Tweak, you got to tell us who ended up winning this thing.
So, the overall winner, and it's close. There was not too many points between first and second, but our winner today, with 138 points, is that Ace. Ace put on a clinic today, a definition of skill and drive, with a fair share of great RNG when he needed it, finishing it off with the third highest total points of the season, and the most PMC kills, and PMC kills with tags at 15 for the bracket. He showed his experience and ability as a competitor, and justly takes first place. And the prize, big round of applause for Ace. Fantastic performance. It was an absolute pleasure watching you play. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely beautiful performance. And then, of course, our runner-up in second place, Raccoonzel, coming in with 124 points. We have a motto here at Evasion, which is stick to the plan, and Raccoonzel had a plan, quietly and confidently focusing on kills and objectives without blindly shift Wing into PvP, and instead relying on her experience and abilities, map knowledge, to take second place and the prize. Raccoonzel did fantastically. Very consistent player across every map. She had the same plan. She went in and just absolutely nailed it. It was a fantastic performance. It was great to see everybody's different play styles. But congratulations to that Ace taking the #1 prize, and Raccoonzel grabbing the runner-up. Very nice.
Yep. That was amazing. So what we want to do is jump in and talk to that Ace. This guy's hipfire, that's all I keep thinking about is throughout the competition. His hipfire is impressive. Yeah, so let's jump into the other room so that we can go ahead and talk to him right now. Okay, We should be good. We should be good. Can the audience hear us? Ace, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yay!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. We saw you just show up and be aggressive left and right. Now, of course, that ended up becoming an issue on reserve for you, but overall, would you really change anything?
I don't think so, because I told myself if I was gonna win, I was gonna win a Chad, and if I go down, I go down as a Chad. So I think I did everything I could, and I guess it kind of paid off in the end. But like props to every single one in this competition. It was actually crazy. I really had so much fun.
Yeah, they all showed up. It was weeks. I know that you applied, and you know there were hundreds of people that applied for this, and you made it through weeks of competition, and now you're here as the EU Season 4 solo battle winner. And of course, you got to have Pep and Tweak here watching your performance, Ace. Were you nervous at all with all these eyes, knowing that it was on BSB's channel? And
yeah, for sure. I was definitely nervous. Like I've played competitive games before, and like it's not that crazy new to me playing competitively, but having this many eyes on you is kind of crazy, honestly. And yeah, for sure, I was nervous, but I think I kind of just stuck to what I wanted to do, and yeah, it worked out.
To be fair, it didn't really seem like you were nervous, judging by how you were playing. So you just went through and cleaned house. So GG, dude, that was some good stuff.
I do have a question, and if you could answer this for me, I'd really appreciate it. But what kind of device do you keep between your legs to hold up your gargantuanly sized while you're just sprinting through maps and just clapping the cheeks of everybody you come across?
Oh God.
I need you to like Discord it to me or DM me or something.
Yeah,
I'd appreciate it.
Will do for sure.
Thanks.
Tweak coming in with the absolute important questions here. Oh my gosh. So I will say we had Sheaf talked about how he was going to spend his money. I know that Miss Lizard, when she won the NA solo, she said she's going to put it towards a puppy. I said if I was to win something like this, I might put it towards a new GPU or a new PC. Do you have any plans for this, or did you even not think about it?
Honestly, I didn't think about it too much yet. I kind of didn't really expect anything, but I'm probably gonna put a bit to the side for moving out. I'm moving out in like 2 weeks, so that's not bad to have. And probably a bit to improve stream as well. Get some nicer overlays and stuff.
It's all
Very cool. Yeah, gentlemen, do you have any other questions for Ace?
I have one thing I would like to say, Ace. Please, for the love of God, update your about me section on your stream. Okay, will you do that for me?
Okay. I guess I can do that.
Oh, GG's, dude. Seriously, that was some good stuff right from the beginning.
Yeah, unreal, man.
Appreciate it.
GG's. All right. Well, Ace, listen, we're not going to keep you any longer. We want you to go celebrate with your community. So go ahead and head back to your VC, and just know that Battle State is going to be sending all of these lovely people over to you to say hi. So tell your mods to get ready. Yeah.
No pressure.
All right. Have fun.
Well then, see you. Thanks.
Bye, Ace. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here to bring in the EU solos with me. I really do appreciate it. The commentary was on point, hilarious. I think that's exactly what we all expected, having you two with us. Make sure that we're putting their links in chat. Again, this is Tweak and Pep, and I'm going to hand it over to them. Go ahead and let the people know, Tweak, where to find you and when you're on.
So twitch.tv/tweak. I'm live like 6 p.m. GMT until whatever time of night I'm too tired and I go watch telly and get some food. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you, Sigma, for inviting me on here. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to do it again at some point in the future. It was very nice, very good time.
Yeah, for sure. Pep, what about you?
Twitch.tv Pep. I play around 6-7 evening time as well. Mixture of games, I'm maining Bug Snacks at the moment. It's a real hit. I highly recommend it. And also some Tarkov from time to time as well, but mainly Bug Snacks.
Yeah, because you two play together pretty often, right?
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
More or less.
For years.
For years. Yeah. And actually, we will be doing some more like raid review type situations where we'll be commentating other people's raids. So if they want to come in for those events as well, they happen on Tuesdays. So
okay, awesome. Don't commentate one of mine. That's all I gotta say.
I'll try not. Never know though.
All right, guys, we are going to send you over to that Ace. Make sure you show him a bunch of love. Thank you guys all for being here. Thanks again to VSG for allowing us to come hang out with you and show you what we do over on Evasion. Again, if you want to get any more information, just evasion.gg. Our NA duo battle apps are open right now. My name is Sigma. You can find me at twitch.tv/Sigma. I should be on later tonight. I'm very busy with Evasion, so my schedule's a little bit chaotic right now. But I would love to see you in my chat, so come say hi. Thank you to the production team, and a huge thank you to the battle mods. If you have heart emotes, go ahead and put them in the chat right now for production, putting this on, and the battle mods. We love them, we appreciate them, and we wouldn't be here without them. And to our Russian friends that are watching on Battle State's Russian channel, thank you so much. I wish I spoke Russian, but I don't. But we hope that you enjoyed it as well. All right, guys, have a good one. Until we see you again, we hope all of your raids are profitable, and we hope you get out there and you kick ass and take their tags. Good night, everybody.
Nice to with you.
Good night.